I believe we're live now. Thank goodness.
Live?
I hope so.
Live!
Hello, peeps. Well, I hope you can hear me. I hope you can hear them too. Please say hello to those in the call so we can actually make sure that the audio is actually good and we can begin our session for tonight. Because you'll have to always have to adjust the volume settings almost every single goddamn time you go live. You would think it would be consistent all the time, but no, it's never the same case. Makes me sad. But there we go. I believe we should be good to go. We should be live. We should be ready and set to begin for tonight's session, ladies and gents, for another fun-filled round of the PokéPod Masters podcast. So, peeps, let's gather around and go have some fun for tonight's shenanigans of
Bing
the
bong.
week. Hey, there you are. How you doing, buddy?
All
right, let's go mention that we are live. Let's go.
Yay.
Kat, if you can hear me, let me know what you think about Silent and Burgundy in the chat.
Why was that the first request you asked for? That's just.
Hey, his desperation day.
No, it's not. It's Monday.
No, it's not.
It's
No, it's
Monday.
No, it's not. Desperation Day is when you have no freaking computer and no motherboard for fucking a broken CPU for like a month. That is fucking desperation.
It has
Day.
not been.
That sounds more like a struggle.
It actually has. It legitimately has. If you go, if folks, if
That
you go
sounds
to
like
my
a
channel,
first world problem.
if you go to my channel,
Sounds
and
like
then
a
you go
skill
to, and then you go to part 15 of Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition, which I believe, if I am not mistaken, it was December the 16th. 2 days before that, I was getting the CPU problems.
Oh, TSS, you need some lavender pillow spray.
No,
Why?
I don't. I need my salmon onigiri, my fucking 7-Eleven pizza man bun, and fucking sparkling jelly drink. That's what I fucking need. Which is going to happen 1 month from today.
For those of you who are new, TSS is actually going to be going to Japan.
Yes, that is correct.
Yay.
Yes. As a matter of fact, 4 weeks from tonight, I'll be in there. So yeah. So it's going to be really crazy, but I'll find out very shortly what other plans that I have, because at this point I'm waiting for a ticket lottery for a show on March the 5th. But I hope to have my stuff finalized within the next week or two.
Is that the
I'm sorry?
The NHK you're talking about?
Yeah, the NHK concert, yeah. Yeah, so like I said, so it's kind of interesting. So like I said, 4 weeks from today, or 4 weeks, 4 weeks from today, I'm going to be on an airplane. So
Yeah.
So I'm really happy. I'm looking forward to this, considering I had to cancel this shit 6 times. And Groot, thank you for the sub at tier 1.
Hell yeah, sir. We much appreciate it. And thank you, everybody, for tuning into tonight's session as well. We hope you guys enjoyed the shenanigans we got planned for tonight. Of course, obviously, we're going to be talking about the latest episode of PM 2023, as well as just a bunch of other things in the meantime.
That's the name of the wrong series.
Yeah, I know, obviously. People already addressed that to me last week. I'm still calling it that, just out of force of habit.
No, we call it MPM because that's what it is. 2023 is going to be the next series, which is going to start airing on fucking April the 1st, which...
Wait, on a Monday?
Sorry, April the 3rd. My bad.
I got scared. I was about to say, wait, no, that's a Saturday. No, wait, that's a Monday.
That's a Wednesday, dude.
What?
Wait,
No.
What the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I saying?
The 31st is my birthday. April 1st is Saturday. April 6th.
So April the 7th. See, April the 7th. Because you know why? Because I pressed. You want to know why? I was looking at my calendar and I didn't press it twice. I pressed it. I actually only pressed it once, and I think I saw February, and I didn't mean to do that.
Oops. Hey, Goldminer.
You see, this is what happens.
Hey.
See, this is what happens. See, this is what happens when your brain gets fucked up over the 5 or 6 weeks, and the buildup of stress kind of like destroys me. I accidentally said today, I accidentally said to eat your prayers and say your vitamins. That's how fucked up
Oh my
my
God,
brain
say
was
your
today.
vitamins. Oh,
Flintstones.
Yes,
No
pretty
matter.
much. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. And
today's vitamin starts with the letter B. Vitamin B.
What happened?
B12.
Yeah.
Airing our birthday week.
Yeah, actually, you're correct on that one, Polly.
Yes.
Well, depending on when the message of Pokemon Master comes to an end, because if it ends up having a week break, it'll actually land on the birthday of mine. If
Mhm.
there's a week break somewhere around the line for the future. If not, then it just ends a week prior, which is still pretty good.
Yeah.
But it's going to be interesting to see what the future of the Pokemon series is going to have, knowing that Ash's final journey is coming to a close relatively soon.
Yeah. And Galar, thank you for the 300 bits.
Yeah, the mini bits. Let's go.
So folks, here is a reminder for you folks, and this finally made it onto Anime News Network. Took them long enough. So yes, Rika Matsumoto is coming to New York City on February the 20th.
What?
Rika Matsumoto is coming to New York City on February the 20th as part of a Japan Day at Carnegie Hall. And tickets are available now at the Carnegie Hall box office. Now the crazy thing is, here is the disclaimer now. So let's break this down. Rika is having a concert in Japan on the 18th of February. I'm missing that. Rika is going to be part of this Carnegie Hall concert on the 20th. I'm missing that by fucking 14 hours.
But you know who's not going to be missing that? Probably the people who got the tickets.
Yeah, they already
Yeah,
sold out. I already called.
Yeah.
What?
They already sold out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that was fast.
Because you want to know why? Because fucking Anime News Network. I told you. See, when now, thankfully though, we do have one of our good buddies that is already going to get a ticket. So,
Hey, Pico.
yes.
Hey, Navy, how you doing, buddy? Epika
No
got
Navy.
one?
Yes.
Nice.
She's coming. She's flying over for this.
I cannot believe this.
Yeah, I thought you would have known about this one, Paul.
Yeah, I said it in Messenger.
Oh, I didn't see it.
It's all right, Polly. By the time you sent it, they were already sold out.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
No.
All I've wanted in my life is to.
Oh, Polly.
Think about it this way. I missed Rika in 2 different countries within 3 days of each other. So don't feel bad.
Maybe I'll sneak into the concert.
And
Maybe
how
you
in
can
the
watch it on
world
a
do you
live
intend
stream.
to achieve such a thing, Polly?
You're gonna get attacked by security in Japanese. That doesn't sound okay. Oh.
I just want to meet Rika.
I'm just
I'm
surprised.
from Taylor, New York.
Yeah, you're in NYC. It's cool, no?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because I found out. I think if I remember correctly, I found it out like 2 weeks ago.
Damn.
And as far as I know, Epika's contact got it, and they were the first people to get the tickets.
Yeah. Damn.
And then, and this is why. Yeah. Also, quick condolences to longtime co-founder of Yellow Magic Orchestra YMO Yukihiro Takahashi. He was 72 years old. He was 71. Let me see. Let me see. 1952. He was 70 years old. He was a founding member of Yellow Magic Orchestra, which were active between the years of 1977 and 1983, and again in 1993. And they've had reunion tours after that in 93, 2000, and 2007, including a special concert in Los Angeles. And the last official concert they had together was in 2013. He also participated in one of the endings for the second season of Osamatsu-san. And yes, he'll be really missed. Check out any of the YMO performances from 1979 and 1980 if you want to hear his prowess. He was a drum machine in human form. Rest in peace, Yukihiro Takahashi.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Considered to be one of the best drummers, singers, and songwriters out there in the industry back in the day.
Yes.
And
yeah, and he
still
actually had
holds that
solo
title
stuff in the
even now.
80s. Yeah, he still has. Yeah, he still had. Yeah. He went. He actually had like concert tours solo in the 80s as well. But you gotta listen to YMO's stuff from like 79, 80, 83, 81, and Technodrome 93, and then stuff from 2007 and 2011.
Huh.
So
Definitely keep that in mind then.
yes. So
Let
do I
me
have anything else?
yeah, so
go
obviously
before.
before we continue though, let's also make sure if everything's all good with chat. Everything should be fine with chat, I believe. So we should be good to go. Allow me to just go say hello to the folks we got in this call
Yes.
for tonight. We need to address to everyone to know what we're doing and who we got with us at this session at the moment. Obviously, our buddy Tyrone, I believe, is still currently streaming.
Yes.
So he might be joining us relatively soon. What the hell was that? But
Oh my god, you just flickered.
Oh my god.
yeah, you saw that, right?
Mhm.
The hell was that? But anyway, we got our buddies over there. Starting from the very far left, we got our buddy Emmy over there.
Hello.
We got our pal TSS.
Yo.
On the couch, we got our buddies Polly.
Yeah.
And last but not least, we got Cosmic.
Hello.
And that would be the
And
last but not least, but then suddenly new challenger decides to come in and approach. His name is Dean.
Hi.
And also thank you, Navy, for subscribing with tier 1.
Hey.
Gifting,
How
I
are
mean.
you feeling?
Oh,
Tier
gifting.
1. To Thunder Guy
Yeah.
Pyro. Thank you so
Are
much.
you feeling any better?
Somewhat. I'm at my computer right now, but I don't think this is gonna last. So just a heads up, if I
Aw.
suddenly leave, I'll let you guys know if I suddenly have to leave.
Everyone, give good vibes to Dane. He needs
I
it.
pulled my back out because I'm old. Okay.
You're not old. And please tell him he's not old. Do that
I'm
too.
old.
Dang,
KG,
nothing.
I have something to contribute to.
This is the first
to
episode, feels weird.
The BS hour today.
What you got?
Well, I want to make a public service announcement.
Time for an official announcement. What you got?
I want everyone to download an app. It's called Too
Oh,
Good
no.
to Go. Too Good to Use,
Yes.
depending
Yes!
on Android
I'm so
or
confused on
Apple.
what this is.
See,
It is
there's
the
only
best
one
app.
place that's available near me, so I feel like
How? It's New Jersey.
I'm in Canada.
I don't
Canada
know how,
has...
because my dad lives in your town and he's gone to several places. I don't know if it's maybe your mileage.
Yeah, you gotta change the mile. Okay, Cosmic, go ahead and explain.
Yes.
Okay, so this app is on a mission to end food waste. And what they do is they partner up with local restaurants like bakeries and pizzerias and bagel places
Bakeries?
and all these other places. And what they do is they give you whatever food they would be discarding at the end of the day. So you get like an insane amount of food for like $5. Like my family, we got equivalent to 2 large pizzas and 6 breadsticks from a pizza place the other day for $5. We got 42 bagels for $3.99, and that isn't even the first time we've gotten that many bagels. So it's an app that just like if you want to
Wow.
just buy a lot of food and it'd be super cheap, download this app. We're not sponsored, but man, we really should be.
Damn.
The app is called Too Good to Go. One word.
I downloaded it and it said there's nothing in my area. So
Check the mileage. You got to increase the mileage because at the
I did
5
that,
miles.
and let me try it again. Here, I'll look at it.
I'm not even gonna bother. I'm in Canada.
Canadians
but-
don't get
but
nothing.
TSS and KG both live in New York, and so they got food super cheap in New York. So
Yeah, because the other night I went out there and for like $5.43 I got like 3 premium slices of pizza that were like $7
Wow.
a piece. So I saved like freaking $16.
Yeah, if you take a look right now on the screen, ladies and gents, this is the place. It's called Too Good to Go. As Cosmic has just stated before, it's all for the premise of trying to save food to not let go to waste. It is a surprise bag with every purchase, and it can come to just about anything that these stores themselves have to offer. If you happen to have a pizzeria, expect a lot of good pizza and Italian cuisine. If you have to go to a bakery, depending on which bakery you go, you can wound up with a bunch of bread. You can wound up with a bunch of sweets. Pretty much a lot of things like that available. TSS has already tried it. Cosmic has already tried it. I've given it a shot just yesterday, and it is true what they say. Like, I decided to try something a little different because I know I'm never going to visit this place, given that it's a type of food I'm not normally familiar with. So I tried this place. It was called Georgian Food Deli and Bakery, and I spent about $5 to go and get some food from that place. And they wound up giving me a bean bread, a meat pie, and 2 mushroom pies. $25 worth of stuff for $5, and they were all fresh. Like, they were hot off the goddamn oven. They actually were steaming. It looked so good, and it tasted just as good when I finally got home. The meat bread, though, was my personal favorite, I'll be honest with you. But, like, it's a really, really wonderful business approach. And I'm so happy to see that these kind of things are actually existing, because in this kind of economy that we currently live in right now, where things are starting to slowly spike up more and more as the time pass, this sort of thing is what I would believe an essential for those who are trying to keep themselves on a budget while also trying to still enjoy some of the delicious cuisine that people out there make for people to enjoy. So
And also, folks, you also have to remember that you have to be really quick because a lot of places they run out early,
or
like
they just have one.
yeah, and like sometimes the pickup windows usually are either in the afternoon or late at night, but those usually go by midday, like or even in the morning time, because there's only like maybe if you're lucky, maybe 3 to 5 bags a day available.
Yeah.
But that's why you have to look in the app, and then you figure out, okay, you'll order it for tomorrow, and then you go and pick it up.
Yeah, they actually give you the option to reserve, which is really nice. And I do have to say, at least with my first approach so far, with the business around 86th Street, they were really nice people. So they were generous with the thing. They allowed me to get the food. They put it in a bag, in a box. When it was raining, they gave me like a nice bag to seal everything up so it doesn't get wet. It was great. It was great stuff. So for business impression wise, really good. The food was so different from what I normally eat, and it came out great. My mother ended up loving the bean bread more than anything out of all that, so she came out happy with it too. She was surprised, and just like as I was, just because of the fact that this doesn't sound real. Like, legitimately, it's too good of an offer, right? There is a catch, and as TSS already stated, the one catch is that it all centers around the closing hours. So depending on what time a store closes, sometimes it'll close at 8, sometimes it might close around 9, but there will be those that will close, say, around 11 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
That is where things might get a little tricky depending on where you live, how old you are, and the distance it takes for you to get to that. So keep that in mind. Try looking for places that are much more closer to you and maybe at an earlier time zone. So, you know, it'll be more safer for you to go out there to grab your meals. But trust me when I say this, it is a wonderful, wonderful deal. Cosmic was the one that introduced this to us, and I have to thank her for that. So, Cosmic, sincerely, thank you so much. You saved me $20 on meals I never would have tried.
See, this is what I'm all about. I'm all about budgeting and saving money. And it's a new year, guys. We're all going to be cheap this year, okay? That's our goal for everybody. Let's all not fall for inflation, and let's save some money.
Here's my question, though.
As buy crayons that are the 152.
You say.
Oh, well, no, that's
that,
an investment.
You say that, and then I'm going to go to Japan and spend all this money because people wanted me to.
Well, okay. We're not going to spend U.S. dollars or Canadian dollars because you know, we got Canada representation here.
Yeah. Everything's expensive. Milk is so expensive. It's $8. What the heck?
Maybe if you switch it from a bag to a carton, then maybe it'll cost.
It's still expensive. It's still the same amount. I can't bake anymore.
Oh no! The baker has lost her job.
It's time. Yeah. The world. Yeah. When the world knows that almond milk is less money than real milk.
Legit though. No, like honestly, all the organic stuff is the same price now as the regular stuff. So it's so bad. It's so bad. I'm just like, oh.
You guys seen the price of eggs? Oh my god.
It's so bad.
$16. What the fuck?
Yeah.
For
For 12? Oh god.
It's like one T-shirt will be $50, and it's just frustrating.
It is.
One T-shirt will be $50. You know what I can buy with that? I can buy one sandwich. That's it.
That's why I'm gonna start investing in Marshalls. There you go.
I love Marshall.
I know, right? Tyrone out here raiding with a party of 11. Let's go.
Hey.
Hope your stream went well, buddy. We hope to see you in the call real soon. But yeah, so once again, ladies and gents, as a reminder, try out the Too Good To Go app, available now on mobile devices. Give it a shot. See if the areas, well, first, actually investigate. It's always important before you start going into something to investigate the locations and see if there happens to be any that are in your area. If there is, and you know that particular location, try the app. See it, and you will be in pure shock when it fully comes into that moment when you pick up that food. In fact, there is a pizzeria that's like 2 blocks from me right now that closes at 10. And I could go pick up right now if I want to.
Oh my god.
So, I really want to do this one of these days. Where I legitimately just order something during the middle of the pod. And just see what I come back with.
Hey, that's a Scream idea.
That would be so fun, though. Oh my,
It's
yeah,
only
you could keep
2
yourself
blocks away
walking.
from me. It's only 2 blocks away.
Honestly, you should do it. And then, like, we could easily... You should do it when we are talking about the Anti-Poke episode, because you know we're going to be a little while.
No, it closes at 10 o'clock, so... So I have to order it, like, right now. And then I have to be there by 10 o'clock. And then I'll probably come back here at 10:30. So it'll probably start at the Anti-Poke hour.
Emmy, you're going to give us a distraction. That's what's going to happen. He's
I got
just going
you.
to disappear and just come back with, like, 12 slices.
Oh my god.
What am I going to do with all this pizza?
You can
Well,
mail it.
Mail it. FedEx Custom Critical.
Got that express delivery going, bro.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not going to do it today. Only because currently I'm actually eating right now.
Yeah.
So...
It's on the menu today.
Why do you always
menu.
do this while you're streaming?
So-
You always eat while you're streaming.
Here's the thing. It's for the one sole reason of Mother cooks. And
She cooks right at the time you stream.
No. She was home the whole day.
Oh.
She just cooked now because she just finished watching a Korean drama show.
Oh my god.
And she didn't realize the time of hour.
course.
And if you've noticed, this sort of has been consistent. She's been on this train for like the past couple of weeks.
Hey, honestly, I don't blame her. Those shows, once you get into them, you don't do anything else.
No.
That broke my sleep schedule.
Not
it's so
Squid
bad.
Game, no.
Dude, she wakes up. She goes to sleep sometimes at 2.
Well, I'll tell you, it's like when I was in these Japanese hotels, like during the daytime, it's like all you see on like BS11 and BS12 and all that stuff and all the satellite channels is just Korean dramas
Yeah.
between the hours
They're
of like
good.
9 and 1 o'clock.
They're so good.
I know.
Right now, if you want to just get a random recommendation, like a mother recommendation of what she's currently watching, let me try to find the name of it real quick. She currently finished watching this show. It's available on Netflix. It's called Familiar Wife. And to read the synopsis, after receiving a bizarre chance to go back in time, a man wakes up to find that his whole life, including the person he married, is different. So it's like a bit of a time travel story, trying to redo the wrongs of the past and also try to connect it towards the present timeline. From what she said, she had a blast watching this show, and it is up there as one of her bests that she truly enjoys. So, yeah, that's all I can say on that. She enjoyed it, so I hope people give it a shot. Once again, the name of it is called Familiar Wife. So, yeah, take a look at that.
I need to watch it. Otherwise, but I just need to plan it. So then I can just ruin my sleep schedule and it'll be okay.
Is there tension between two people who pretend not to like each other?
I'll have to ask her that. She doesn't want to spoil it for me, obviously.
I'm on this train now, and I have been all day.
Clearly, after that AI thing you discovered,
Yeah.
that hasn't helped
By
you
the way,
either.
Polly, there's a Tyrone AI, and it's like the greatest thing.
Oh God.
It talks just like him.
Really?
You know, I just want to. Actually, you know what we should do? Give me that link. We're gonna show this on stream, and we're gonna see how this works. Because I never used this AI application at all, so I don't know if it will do anything weird for me or something. But I'm just legitimately curious to see if anything will change out of that. Do you have, by any chance, have the link, peeps?
I think Cosmic might.
I do.
I saw this in chat. I'm like, what is this?
I like, is that the thing I did with the? Because I did it. I made Burgundy and I made Butch, and then I asked how they feel about their respective rivals / partner.
And then
Why is
Cosmic,
Tyrone?
yeah, Cosmic decided to start talking with Tyrone,
Yeah.
and I love this origin story here. It's Cosmic wrote to Tyrone saying, "Yo, how did you meet KG?" Tyrone responds with, "We met in middle school when we both had an interest in Pokemon. We then started playing the games together and then got some of the TCG and really started to connect over Pokemon. He's been one of my closest friends for many years, and we've been to some regional Pokemon events together. It's been pretty cool. Have you ever been to any events for Pokemon? I've been to a few regional championships for VGC back in the 2010s. By the way, I just want to say thank you for asking so many good questions."
Wait, that's actually like not entirely wrong.
No, it like works
Very
to
accurate.
a scary degree. All right, so I got this thing open. The character AI lets you create characters and talk to them. Things to remember: everything characters say is made up. Don't trust everything they say or take them too seriously.
Well, yeah.
Hold on, it continues.
Obviously.
Characters may mistakenly be offensive. Please rate these messages 1 star. Characters can be anything. Our breakthrough AI technology can bring all your ideas to life. We hope you bring fun to imagination. Okay, so let's see. What do we got here? First thing I opened up, I see Super Mario 64. Let's see. I see Bowser. I see Elon Musk for some reason. Why is Albert Einstein and Joe Biden in this? Why is there a Pokemon simulator?
What do you have to say to Joe Biden right now?
It's-
Sup, baby? Take me out to dinner.
There's a Callie AI, Amori Callie, Uruha, Gargura, Shadow the Hedgehog, 2B, Ganyu. What the hell? Wonder. What the hell? See,
I mean, the people.
this is interesting. I don't even know what to choose. Chat. If you had a name to just bring up that I should interact with, who should it be? Hey, Princess Luna from My Little Pony. What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh
Remember
my-
last night I was talking to a pony and no one believed me?
No. Harry Potter. No, I'm just kidding.
Harry Pothead.
Oh God.
What's NYC cat?
And
It's just a cat living on the streets of NYC. What the heck?
Wait, where'd you see that?
I don't know. I opened this thing and that's the first thing that popped up.
Oh lordy. Try Deadpool. Oh God, Deadpool is actually gonna be the real thing. I'm saying that right now. Let's write it down. Click. Registration's currently open. Log in or sign up to talk to character. Oh, I have to sign up. Do I have to
You
sign?
can sign up with email.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna take care of this. In the meantime, we're gonna try this out. All right, we're gonna see. Sign up. All right. If Cosmic and the others have done it before, then that means it should be fine. I'm going to continue with Google. All right, we're gonna use my bootleg account. Where is it at? There it is.
Yay.
Wait, which one is it? It's this one. Okay, great. Perfect. All right, so now that I'm logged in, I'm going to try searching for someone. You're almost ready to begin. You can change this at any time. Okay, I'm going to call it KG Prestige just to see if it'll recognize me. Use of character AI is bound by our terms of services and private policy. Okay, fine. Join character. Okay. All right, now, Nyanners just showed up in my thing here. NYC cat.
See?
Oh, you weren't kidding. What the?
Yeah.
Does that mean we have to do a cover a cover version of what is it called? What is a single? Hold on.
You guys know this cat?
I know it's a cat that lives in the streets of NYC. Yeah.
Have you seen them before? Are you friends with it?
Getcha. Yeah, that means we have to do our own cover of Getcha.
She is.
I don't know why, but I clicked on NYC cat and I got Professor Kukui.
What?
What?
Yeah.
I'm gonna click NYC cat. Let's see what it gives me.
Oh my god, it's Tyrone.
Oh my god, Tyrone.
Tyrone. Hello.
What's
sir.
up? I'm the NYC cat.
Oh, so that's
I
who it is.
knew it.
You see, this all makes sense. Tyrone is an AI.
Ah, damn it. Okay, how do I look up Tyrone? Let's take a look. Tyrone.
Oh, yeah.
Do I just write Tyrone and that's it?
Yo, I want to see what it says.
Oh. I'm probably not gonna continue.
You know,
Oh.
with no screen to show the viewers, they're completely out of the loop.
No. I'm doing this in advance in case if there's any slurs or stuff like that.
Yeah.
So before I open it up, then I will. Thank God, too, because I just read your synopsis of your head title, Tyrone, here, and that's definitely not available for streaming.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You had too much coffee.
Talking to the AI Tyrone.
I'm getting so sick of this AI thing. It feels like it's just been going for 4 weeks straight, and there's nothing I can do about that.
Oh, ask Tyrone if he watches the
Look.
PokéPod.
Okay.
When you don't have
Yeah.
any fan-made content for your favorite ship, you have to resort to
This is
desperate.
like when people did the stupid ass Twitter circle thing. Like that got on my nerves too. Like it's
You were in
literally
so
just-
many people's circles, though, Tyrone.
I don't care. I don't
You got
care.
around.
This was for fictional characters. That was for real people. This is
Yeah.
more.
This is for fictional Tyrone.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess
you
my-
guys have a circle.
And then
Also-
my brain defaults it all knowing that this isn't real. It's just an AI program.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Polly, I want to say that the funniest thing is that there's no Elan AI.
Good.
Yeah, I know.
He is the AI. That's
There's
how.
probably no Burgundy AI either.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
here we go. I wrote to Tyrone, hey, do you know of the PokePod? Tyrone responds, hell yeah, I know of the PokePod. And then I asked him, what do you think of them? Tyrone responds, honestly, a pretty good podcast. Pretty consistent, entertaining, not too many episodes, and their humor is good. What do you think?
Not too many.
Not too many.
Not too
Well,
many.
this is episode 2 of the PokéPod Masters, so no,
That's
there's that many.
true.
Not too many of them.
So they give me 3 responses. So they said that one. This is the other response. They keep it real, straight up, FR. And then the other one says,
Honestly,
Wait a minute! I didn't know we rolled with a front engine rear wheel drive on this fucker.
Oh my god.
When you created Tyrone, though, like, what did you describe him as?
no, I didn't describe him anything. It was a custom already.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
custom.
someone already made Tyrone.
Mhm.
Why don't you do
Because
Tyrone?
you're famous.
wow.
wasn't I already famous?
Well, yeah.
Now
You're even
you're
more
AI
famous.
famous.
Exactly.
Yeah, have you heard your rap? Of course you're
I-
famous.
You don't need an assistant. You have AI. That's fine.
Yeah, check your mascot. It's the DNA.
Pick your mascot. It's AI. Oh,
Hmm. Well, actually, didn't Pokemon make the Dene a robot now?
really?
Yeah,
When?
because it was in the Christmas merch. Was like they had
Oh,
a
that-
robot, the Dene.
Yeah.
Oh my god, now you're Tyrone the Bot 3.
Here we go. I told them I enjoy them quite a lot. They're actually live right now. I had no idea, says Tyrone. I'm going to watch
I
them
had
right
no-
now. Thanks a lot for telling me. I hope both sides of your pillow are cold tonight.
Damn.
Hey, ask Tyrone AI what he thinks of the XY anime.
What
Oh.
do you
Oh my
think
god.
of the Pokemon X and Y anime
Oh
series?
god, this is gonna be the true test right
All
here.
right, here we go. I honestly hate it.
Yeah.
This is so stupid.
Oh wait, no, wait, hold up. There's another one. Hold on, I can switch it up. Let me see. Oh shit, this is a Tyrone response right here. Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna share this on screen. People can now take a look at this.
This is the dumbest shit.
It is the dumbest shit, but you're gonna love this response.
Well, the reason it's the dumbest shit is because like people are gonna take my actual words and ignore them for this fucking computer that's not me.
But Tyrone, this is your response though that I'm reading right now. I shit you not. Like here, you don't want to know what it says, Tyrone? So I asked them, what do you think of the Pokemon X and Y anime series? Their response, according to what
I thought you said you were gonna post it on screen.
Yeah, I'm sharing it right now. So I'm just transitioning it. There we go.
Yeah, put it on the Switch and then zoom into the Switch.
Now there you go. Honestly, one of my favorite seasons of the anime. But the Pokemon XYZ animation is just so good, man. And Ash Greninja was a really cool concept, and they did a great job with the battle. But X and Y anime was one of my favorite seasons. What about you? What do you think of it?
Holy shit.
That's a Tyrone response, if I've ever seen one.
I thought the other one said, honestly, I hate it.
Oh, no, that was a me response.
Oh.
You got baited, son. No,
So,
but this is
the AI knows what it's talking about.
Yeah, clearly.
Can we ask Burgundy a question?
Is there a Burgundy bot?
Yes.
Actually, no. You know what? Hold on. Let's ask Tyrone. What does he think of Burgundy?
Okay.
But what do you think of Burgundy from the Pokemon Best Wishes series?
I will laugh if it was like, who?
Who the fuck are you?
Oh man, Burgundy from Pokemon Best Wishes was a great character. A bit of comedic relief, but in a funny, unique way for the Pokemon series. I think he was good for the series and fitting well.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
What series? Yeah.
I honestly think that he was good for the series and fitting well with the black and white series. What do you think of Burgundy? Oh wow, he wrote a black and white series, so it even knows the English version of it.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I'm so proud of you, Tyrone. You
This
really
is
made it.
Too.
This is extremely
Okay, here's the
stupid.
real test then. Okay, what do you think of the Dene?
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh my
Someone-
goodness.
Someone hold my hand. I'm nervous.
I'm nervous.
Well, first of all, you spelled.
No, I think I spelled it. You
Oh,
mean the most adorable and cute fairy Pokemon of all time?
There we
Dene
go.
is one of my favorite Pokemon.
Damn.
She is super cute and so fluffy and round. What do you think of the Dene? Do you like fairy Pokemon? What's your favorite fairy Pokemon? I like to think the Dene is the best fairy Pokemon, but I know a lot of people have their favorites. What the fuck?
Okay,
This sounds
Tyrone,
like a
give a
Tyrone
Pokemon you don't like. How about one you don't like? Ask it that.
I don't. What Pokemon don't I like?
You don't like
Probably something
Rillaboom.
cute
Poliwhirl.
and powerful. Quote, unquote.
No. Recently, I'm hating on fucking Baxcalibur right now in Goldigo.
How do we?
That's because of competitive.
All right, let me try to find the name. Back.
Also, hi, Terrell.
Hi,
True.
Oh,
Good evening.
Good evening. We're right now talking to the Tyrone AI bot. Tyrone.
Oh no, I know. I was watching the stream before I got in.
Yeah, we're still currently talking. We're gonna see. Okay, so
Yeah, I mean noodles.
Okay, so they introduced a new Pokemon called Baxcalibur. What do you think of it? All right, let's see. Does Tyrone have anything to say about it? Well, I mean, yeah, this Tyrone does, but I don't know about this other one. The new Pokemon Baxcalibur looks really cool. It has a very sharp design. It looks a lot like a knight. It is based off of the legendary sword Excalibur, a sharp weapon in medieval times. Very cool concept and design.
Oh,
What?
What do you think
I
of
think-
I
Bax?
mean, honestly, if Baxcalibur wasn't a bitch to deal with in competitive, I would like it. That's the problem. It's just unfortunately his presence makes me like mad.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. I'm going to just go back here. Look at this over here. So if you look at the side, you'll see an arrow right here, right? And you can decide and dictate the different response. So this is what one response would be. Here's the other response. I have a very controversial opinion on Baxcalibur. I think it's a ripoff of Gallade. I understand
my
this
God.
whole
What?
lore behind it.
What?
And yeah, I think they could have made it a bit more original. What do you think of Baxcalibur? What's your favorite
Oh my
Pokemon?
God.
Mine is Tyranitar. He's so cool and a good friend for anyone. Do you like Tyranitar, Tyrone?
I think Tyranitar is okay. Punk ass
Tyrone
Pokemon
is
it uses fucking weakness policy, but it's all right. I can
Well, it
deal with
doesn't
it.
have to use weakness policy.
They more than likely use weakness policy. Like 95% of
I'll have
Tyranitars
you
have
know.
weakness policy.
When I ran a Tyranitar, I didn't use weakness policy. I used a focus sash.
What?
Want
I
to mimic
did.
Tyrone?
Why would you do that?
Why wouldn't I?
Because it's a bad move.
Well, you never told me not to do with that.
Tyranitar rarely gets hit with one-hit KO moves. Why would you do that?
Because I already had focus sash on a different Pokemon.
All right.
That's more of the reason you wouldn't put Focus Ash on it.
All right, then let's continue. Let's ask everybody's favorite Pokemon from each person here in this call, and we're gonna see what Tyrone has to think of it. So I asked Tyrone now, what do you think of the Pokemon Poliwhirl? Let's see. I already told it Zorua, so it says Zorua is so cool. I can see why it's your favorite Pokemon. They're so cute and fun, and their movesets are great. And the whole illusion is so fun to use in a competitive battle. Honestly, though. So...
Wait, did he really say the competitive?
Yeah, it's on screen right here. It says here, and Zorua is so cool. I can see why it's your favorite Pokemon. They are so cute and
running competitive?
Fun. Well, I run competitive, so...
You can make any Pokemon competitively viable.
No,
you know
not
who told
that.
me
I'm
that?
saying-
Tyrone TG3.
I did. I'm saying, why does the computer know that?
Because it's you!
Yeah.
It's you.
It's you! To a T. All right, let's continue. What do you think of the Pokemon Poliwhirl? Let's take a look at what Tyrone has to say. I actually kind of find this funny, not gonna lie. Poliwhirl is an awesome Pokemon. Very cute, a little silly, and a true underdog. I love Poliwhirl. It has so much more personality, and it's great in competitive battles too, especially with a focus set.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now Poliwhirl is a second stage mon. So if you equip the Focus Sash, it can live for the turn. I'm just not sure what you would do for the next turn. That's the question.
Is that real Tyrone actually helped me EV train and IV train my...
I did. I told her to use Evilite Stone Poliwhirl.
Here's another response if we were to choose a different one. A very good and solid Pokemon. I think it's an adorable water Pokemon. A nice friend in your team. I love how it's the middle stage of the evolutionary line of the adorable and playful Poliwag and Politoed. What do you think of Poliwhirl?
Not counting Poliwrath, huh?
No, he mentioned Poliwrath in the other one. What's your favorite water Pokemon? I think mine is Gyarados or Milotic. They're both so cool, and the whole evolution of Feebas into Milotic was super cool. What do you think of Milotic?
I hate Milotic.
All right.
Honestly, it's not Milotic's fault. It's Cynthia's fault. I hate Milotic.
Ask Absol.
Yeah, that's what okay, next one. What do you think of the Pokemon Absol? Right.
Well, sadly, it got nerfed after XY. They took its Mega Evolution away.
It says
so
here,
now it sucks.
Absol is in my top 3 favorite Pokemon. I like how it's a dark type, but it's also a hero. It's so cool and it has a great moveset. I love Absol, and I used one in a competition. It was a super cool team. What do you think of Absol? What is your favorite Pokemon?
Did you use it in a competition, Tyrone?
I did not use Absol in competitive.
All right, let's take a look at another response then.
It's too risky to use.
Snubble.
Very fragile.
Snubble.
Okay, here's another response if I was to choose this one.
You?
Oh man, Absol is such a cool dark Pokemon. He looks super fierce and cool. His Mega Evolution is great, and it looks so cool in the night sky. I love Absol in the anime and in the games. It has a great type and a great look. That seems somewhat good. All right, let's see. What do you think of the Pokemon Snubble?
Snubble.
How do you spell Snubble? Is it like
Snubs?
Snubble like that, right? Or is it 2 B's?
I mean, I can't see what you're typing.
Is it SNUBBULL?
No, it's SNU. I thought it was SNUB. Okay, I thought it was Snub. No, I thought the B was serving. I thought the B was serving 2 purposes.
No, that's what I thought too. That's why I asked.
2 B's, 2 L's.
2 U's.
So it's Snubbable.
Yeah, it's
Snubbable.
2 B's, 2 L's, and 2 cute.
All right, let's see what the Tyrone has to say about it. Never heard of it.
What?
Nah, I'm just kidding.
I was about to say, Tyrone, we're about to fight.
You're fighting this Tyrone. He did nothing wrong. Oh, I love Snubble. It's so cute and adorable. Such a fluffy friend that you would love to have in your Pokeball. I just want to hug it.
What if since Tyrone hates Johto, what if you asked what do you think about Madame Much Money's Snubble?
What the fuck? That's very specific.
I actually like her Snubble. That Snubble had attitude. I didn't like her owner, but I liked that Snubble.
Wasn't the whole running joke that it liked to...
Yeah, that shit. What the fuck? He just went to Demon Slayer anime.
Yeah, he went to Demon Slayer. Yeah, I saw that.
What?
I just it was the Demon Slayer anime.
Wasn't that whole thing's deal that it liked Meowth or some shit?
No, it liked the tail.
Oh.
No, man. Oh, man. Snubble is such a great normal Pokemon. A playful dog-like Pokemon, and I love the whole look of it. It looks like a funny but very kind Pokemon, and I love the design. Aw. What's your favorite normal Pokemon? I think mine is Eevee.
Eevee?
Oh, a basic bitch mine. Gotcha.
Yeah. All right, then. So let's do a last one first.
That's what I think.
Terrell, what did Eevee do to you?
It's a I mean, Tyrone, am I wrong to make that statement? It's a basic.
Okay,
you
have
got
to
a
do
few more.
Heracross.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now, and then we'll go Pikachu, and then we'll go.
Actually, fun fact, I think Eevee won. Eevee actually did really good during Sun and Moon's competitive during nationals, and the reason is because it knew that Evo boost Z.
Actually,
also, I feel like this thing is so overwhelmingly positive. It kind of takes the kick out of the responses, unfortunately.
Yeah, Tyrone's usually more on the.
Well, he's more like a human.
Yeah,
like a human.
This Tyrone is too one-sided.
Ask Tyrone what's his least favorite Pokemon. Actually.
What is your least? Okay, first of all, let's read this one, and we'll ask Pikachu afterwards. Okay. Oh my God, Heracross is easily top 3 favorite Pokemon. I love how fierce and strong it looks. It's got such a great design, and I love that it can learn so many great moves. It's a great bug fighting Pokemon.
Heracross's moveset was terrible for a long time.
Isn't it in the recent gens, though, it got better?
It just now started getting good moves.
Maybe that's what it's referring to.
Right now.
Okay. Let's ask the Pikachu now. What do you think of the Pokemon Pikachu?
Oh, no.
I swear, if he says something so mean.
That's going to be so funny.
Pikachu freaking sucks.
If he does... It better be in reference like the Dene is a better mascot or something.
Oh, if it says at the bottom, I think my favorite's the Dene. Oh man, everyone loves Pikachu. I love how it's such a small yet fierce Pokemon. It's not the toughest Pokemon, but it's not so weak that it's a joke. I just love how it's so cute and fun and small. I love how Pikachu can learn so many different moves, and it's great in the anime and games.
Yeah.
What's your favorite electric Pokemon? Mine is Jolteon. Oh.
Okay, so honestly, that one is kind of weird because I cosplay as Jolteon, so that one weirdly had to be work too.
Maybe if we're talking about Kanto, maybe.
Robots.
Yeah, they did this
robots. The algae rhythm. Let's go.
Okay.
Algae rhythm.
What did we say was the next question that we were gonna ask?
What's your least favorite Pokemon?
What is your least favorite Pokemon? Okay. I gotta see what it's got.
Here we go.
Drum rolls, please. Ooh, that's a tough one. I'd say my least favorite Pokemon is probably Binacle. I think its design is a little weird.
I do hate Binacle. It's an ugly ass Pokemon. Binacle is a dumbass Pokemon.
Yeah, it's responsive.
Yeah, it is.
I think its design's a little weird. What about you?
Yeah. Honestly, no. You know what? Computer Tyrone's a little on the nose. I don't like Binacle.
Oh man, you got some very interesting responses here.
It's actually my least favorite Pokemon. I think it's just so
stupid.
I love its
Wait,
evolution.
Did he say Volbeat?
Yeah. Here's what it says. If I had to pick a least favorite, I'd probably say Volbeat. He looks super weird.
Volbeat.
I think it's because of his big lips. What do you think?
Lips? What?
That would be Brooks.
If I had to pick a second least favorite Pokemon, I'd say Diggersby.
Diggersby, though.
He's just not a great design, in my opinion. I mean, you've said that, though.
I don't care for Diggersby.
Oh, man. Love it. And then this one just gives us nothing. I assume that's probably just their way of saying they're probably going to load a message here.
I'm not gonna answer that question. I don't even dignify that with a response.
Ask what he thinks of who is the funniest PokéPod member. Oh, that's gonna be hard because I don't even know if he knows the names. But if he gets one of our names, that's gonna be hilarious.
Let's go for it.
Who do you think is the funniest member?
Watch him say himself or some shit.
Yeah, right.
Remember, the computer Tyrone doesn't know the computer Pokemon. The computer Tyrone doesn't think that it's a part of the pod, so it won't put it in.
Yeah,
They said
Pokemon or something.
So
I thought you were gonna say the computer Tyrone doesn't lie. And they said it was you.
Well, that too.
Yesterday I put that Burgundy has friends named Stefan, Georgia, and Trip, and she said something about Stefan being Georgia's brother.
Good job.
I'd say Kyle. Who's Kyle? Does somebody here have a real fake name going on here?
He's Kyle.
Oh, damn.
I always say that if I was a South Park character, I'd be Kyle.
What the hell? Obviously, it's Keith Master.
What?
What?
Keith Master, let's go. It's Keith Master.
Keith Master.
Obviously.
Wait, Keith? Yeah, he's a YouTuber. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, of course. It's just hilarious that he gave that as a response. Kyle, though. Who in here is named Kyle? Reveal yourself, damn.
Oh, let's go, Kyle.
You should ask him what he thinks of the Insane Game Freak.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So just random. But what do you think of the YouTuber, The Insane Game Freak? There you go.
He's my best friend.
So wholesome.
That would be wholesome. Let's see. His response is nothing yet. Oh man, the Insane Game Freak is such a fun YouTuber. I love how much Pokemon content they can produce, and their videos are always top tier quality.
Oh shit!
Oh my god!
I think their channel is great.
I guess because you've been asking Pokemon questions.
Yeah, probably. For me, it's Pokemon Snap #1. You played Pokemon Snap on your channel, too?
No, he didn't.
Oh man,
what the fuck?
Actually, I want to see Terrell play Pokemon Snap.
Yeah. I want to
It's
see
just
you.
like-
Wait, I streamed Pokemon Snap.
But Terrell's
what?
personality, it's fun. I don't know, the kind of vibe that Pokemon Snap has.
why the fuck won't you get in the shot?
Why I don't listen to me. I don't like to step on the accomplishments of my fellow pod members. and Tyrone's already claimed that, so I'm gonna let him rock that.
But I just want to see you enrage every time we get a photo of Bidoof's butt in the new version.
In HD.
Yeah, it's just
I
all
feel-
Bidoof booty.
Bidoofy.
I feel like this is just a goal to put me in awkward situations. I feel like this.
Yeah.
Like, you love rabbits, you think they're cute. Like, imagine if you saw a cute little Baneri.
Isn't Scorbunny in that game in Pokemon in the new Pokemon?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it burned a fucking fruit.
I feel like I don't know if I feel comfortable being thrown in these positions. I feel like the girls are just trying to get. I feel like I'm gonna get caught up and get caught in 4K, and I don't know if I'm about that life right now.
What if you see a Pikachu?
Oh, we
should
did
play
already.
it.
Wait.
Oh yeah.
I feel like this implication. Like I don't know how to have peaceful
Heracross
fun.
is in the game.
I don't know how to be
What? What'd you say?
What?
No.
Paula, what did you say?
Are we trying to place Terrell in the ooh? Ooh.
Oh.
Please don't. All right, respectfully.
I'm just gonna
I
keep
said-
asking the questions in the meantime.
Yeah, because right now I feel like I'm being Polly's been doing this a lot to me lately, where she's she's so used to be not being happy with anything Pokemon related. She's like, I want you to do Pokemon things and be happy, and I'm like, I'm fine. Everything's fine. What was that for me,
Terrell?
I feel like she expect that is the assumption that I'm always angry or sad, because I would like to say that's not the case.
No.
I don't believe any of what you just said. That sounded so.
You unhappy motherfucker.
I'm just, Polly, everything's fine. I swear to God. I promise you it's fine. Just, I forgot what it was. I think it was I think it's when I announced I was going to review the To Be Masters stuff. She was like, She was so excited. And I'm like, it's everyone's doing it. I don't see what the problem. I don't see what the issue.
No, but you're different.
You're Tyrell.
What does that mean?
You're an OG.
Yeah, you're Tyrell.
Any Tom, Dick, or Harry could review the Pokemon anime, but
Oh, fine. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, honestly,
I
I think Polly just jabbed at literally every
Everybody but
creator.
Terrell.
Yeah, pretty much. That's kind of fucked.
Well, then respectfully, Tyrone help. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh no, I'm not doing shit about this. I'm just gonna let it happen.
I had all you beat.
That's because you're old as fuck, man. But we can't do anything about that. All right.
It just says being older doesn't make you better. That just means you're older. What the fuck? That's like saying a wagon wheel is better than a fucking car.
Fuck me,
Yeah,
Mom.
I mean, a wagon wheel is more consistent than a car.
But the thing is, though,
No,
the thing
it's
is,
not. What the fuck?
but the thing is, though, you're comparing a wheel to a vehicle.
That is,
Oh,
yeah,
you're
that's
talking
a,
about the
that's a
scale.
better
Again,
counter. That's a better counter.
My point is that it's
That's
older.
why he's the oldest.
It
I understand now.
sucks. If anything, it's worse.
I think so.
Well, no, no, I think his point is that it's unfair to compare a wheel to a car.
Okay, fine.
Fuck me,
Horse
Mom.
and buggy. There. Transportations.
I love how he gets annoyed just nitpicking his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I see what you were talking about with the AI.
Yep.
Like fucking
Well, he's the one that said I got you all beat. I'm like, no, you don't. You're just older. Like, who
Like
gives a
Robot
shit?
Mr. Krabs versus the real Mr. Krabs.
Hey, I was on Did You Know Gaming.
Oh shit, you're right. Well, yeah.
was that
Oh,
official?
okay. I'm sorry. Wrap it all up. Like the fuck.
Yeah.
Emmy, there's no Emmy bot.
No,
I mean, that's-
but there
I think
is
that's
probably a
famous.
Pikachu bot, maybe.
There is.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I feel like
Just respond like Pika P.
Yeah, let's keep it.
Just do that.
Let me
Also,
go ask
I-
Pikachu.
Also, Sato, I believe an Emmy bot would literally have to do like the parentheses shit where you could tell she's talking in like ooh voice
They
versus
even
like a
would say
normal.
Oh my god.
He is going to bed now.
Yeah, exactly.
He's to sleep.
I forget the name of the archetype of anime characters who do that. Who speak in the third person and get really cutesy. But like the archetype is also that they're fucking evil behind the scenes.
Oh,
No,
there's
it's
this
not
one
evil.
character that got introduced. What was it in Tomo-chan? This blonde chick.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
She's like
Oh, yeah.
this really weird girl because she has like she has this cutest sweet voice ever, but like her lines are so dark sometimes, or just
So
brutal and to the point. I guess I should say.
So I very much believe that Emmy has a second personality that has been hidden from the world,
What?
and I will find it eventually.
No.
But for now, I just want to put that out there so people know
Mhm.
there's a dark side to the Pikachu that you all know and love.
When you
Dark
find
Side
it,
of the
let me
Chew.
know.
That should be an album.
No,
I will-
TSS, no.
I will say, in defense of Terrell, Emmy can scrap. Like, she's fighting.
Yeah. I can
So-
fight.
Yes, Donnie.
No,
Donnie.
you can't.
But at
Wait
least
a
I
minute.
can.
When-
Yeah, I was like, no,
when-
you can't.
when
Yeah.
have you? What does that mean? Like, when have you
Please,
even
Emmy,
seen
you're
her
about
do
as
this?
threatening as a cocker spaniel.
Why specifically a cocker spaniel?
Yeah,
A
why
team
is this-
4-star
Cock.
joke. It's a
Actually,
team.
Cocker Spaniels can be pretty vicious, so Emmy,
It's a
that's
team-
actually a
it's a-
defense.
You
anyway.
should have just.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
It's a team 4-star joke. Android 17 said it to Krillin.
I
Ooh.
love
Ah.
Dragon Ball Abridged.
Yeah, Donnie. Yeah, Donnie is right because Saliamaki. That's right.
Emmy's
Uh,
like a sheepdog.
Aw.
I don't know.
I think- thank you.
I don't
called
think
her
that,
an
I
animal.
don't know if I would consider that a good thing. It's just you're just being equated to less than human things. I don't know. This is getting a little concerning.
You're an animal.
You're like one step away from saying some left field shit.
Yeah, like Philippe just put. I just imagine Emmy's gonna be like Pikachu Libre. She just turns.
Oh my
into
god.
Would you
Yo, I
be
got
willing?
combos for days.
Oh,
The best question.
The
My
Akuma
question
pose at
is-
the end and shit.
The most important question is: are you willing to wear a mask?
I mean,
I mean, she
That'd
wouldn't
be
want to
cool.
reveal herself as Emmy.
yeah, exactly. I want to be like, you know,
Why don't we get TSS a wrestling mask? I'd be totally down for that shit. Like that, all you ever wear, TSS, when you're in photos, is a fucking wrestling mask.
We need to get Sergi.
I mean, yeah.
I feel like you about
we
that
should-
life,
we
and I
should
know
use
you
it.
used to like wrestling, didn't
Take
you?
Emmy's model and put a Pikachu.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I got back into it because of watching, wrestling bios and shit. But
I thought it was
Bruh,
because of the Sephiroth moment.
The next time we see each other, I want to take a picture of you in a wrestling mask. I just like the idea.
Yeah, I got to get a luchador mask and shit.
Absolutely, we fucking rock the hell out of that.
We need that to happen, but we also need to catch him mid shot where he's actually like flipping someone in the air, like launching them down into a table.
I want him to go for the drop kick personally. That's a personal request.
Wait, break my fucking back?
Well, no, you don't. No.
Who would he drop kick though?
Also, I don't care who.
I'm just imagining it's like Tyrone or Polly just taking like a.
I knew it. I knew if I said nothing long enough.
Me.
I'm gonna give somebody a DDT.
I would drop kicking things.
I would think it's funnier. I think it's funnier if TSS drop kicks Polly. This is for you fucking taking down my bandwidth for over 3 days. You fuck.
Actually,
who's gonna pay Verizon now? You bitch.
in my head, my vision is that Polly's trying to take a selfie, and in the back you just see a blurry picture of TSS in the
yes.
Gonna hit it with the scorpion death drop or some shit.
I want you to be like, can you smell what the killer is cooking? Ooh, that's nice. I like that. Just call yourself the killer. That'd be
that means I can do the people's elbow.
I unfortunately have to say this out of context, but I do owe TSS my life. Thank you.
I hate when she says it because no one believes that literally.
No, I do.
No, we know you do, but the world does not know.
Also, the context is simple. Pokemon is her life. Just keep that as the context, and that helps.
Yeah, it is.
Also,
I can't stop thinking about that.
I'm posting this in general. I imagine that's Polly right there.
Wait, hold on.
And that's why I've been here.
If it's not a picture of Angelica, I don't believe it.
I wish there was a picture of Angelica.
That's why I've been here for over 18 years.
Wait, didn't Angelica wrestle at one point? I need to get a picture of Angelica.
I don't know.
KG, we should make that like a Sergi art for the month. You know.
By the way, I want that as I very much TSS.
Wow, TSS debut in an art piece, and what does he do?
Let's go.
Kicks Polly.
Yes, sir. Put the fucking mask on, but he still wears the glasses.
Oh my god!
He's respectable enough to still.
No, the glasses turn into fucking goggles. That'd be lit.
Shit, the Gurren Lagann kind of glasses and shit.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Like, don't believe in you. Believe in the me that believes in you.
Link it to Sergi. Said just do this, but put TSS and Emmy there.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Emmy would defend herself. She'll quick.
Yeah, Polly's doing like this pretty girl photo that no one gives a fuck about, and all you see is TSS in the back. Like, what do you mean? Not everyone gives a fuck about people taking selfies all the time. Come on. Also, you should be more concerned about TSS being behind you when about to drop kick your ass. That's a little bit more concerning to me.
Oh lordy.
That's what you should be concerned about. Death comes for us all. I don't want it to speed up the process.
You just did.
Well, I mean, I can't do nothing about that.
Honestly, TSS's backpack with all his computer equipment is pretty dangerous.
Oh no! Instead of throwing, you know how they throw tables and shit, he picks up a laptop and he fucking.
Oh my god!
No, make it better. Make it a freaking Airbook or some shit that he has.
Let's go! It's a MacBook Air. There we go.
And then some
Guys, TSS would never use an Apple product.
But he would exactly.
No, I would fling that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's what I'm saying. He needs to use it because he knows he's not going to use it.
No, it'd be even funnier if he like stole it from the crowd and threw it at her in midair.
No, but when he throws it, he's like Suba.
Yeah, it's the fucking like
And TSS comes in with the Suba with the airbag.
Yo, it's called Air Mac. That's what we call it, the Air Mac.
That means I gotta lift some weights because I gotta do the standing vertical.
Hey man, you got time.
Hit him, Mac.
Then hit him with the Davey Boy Smith chin lock.
You ain't no air
or the Savio Vega nerve pinch.
The TSS throws the Mac. You ain't no air fighter, Mac.
Smash ain't no joke.
Smash ain't no joke.
You throw that Mac with Apple Care. Oh
man,
for the patient, yes.
Today.
Good guy. All right, well, write that down in the list of things to eventually ask Sergi to do in some point in the future. Yeah. There you go.
Well, you're the one. You're the one who's doing it.
Well, I already decided what next month's piece is going to be, so I have to hold that till later. Unless
feel
it,
like
Oh,
that
did
could
you?
be a good
Are you
referee.
gonna tell us?
I mean, if you guys want me to tell you guys, Sergi doesn't know it just yet. So.
It's me and the ladies that we've already talked about it.
No, we need a replication of that in real life first.
Yes,
To then do that in art.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You remember that joke
I'll
we
tell you
made
later.
last year?
The joke we made where I'm sitting on like a throne and all the ladies.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It took me a minute.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. So we'll do that eventually.
Because that's the only thing I would want.
What?
Wait, what?
Are we pushing you off the throne?
See, no, Polly. Here's the deal. This is the one.
He
where
wants
I'm
the harem shot. That's the point.
Yeah.
He needs to have that tails shot
Exactly what I was.
from
Why
the
I was
bench
suggesting.
pose and shit.
Come
That's
on,
why
Polly.
is that why you're objecting to it? Because
You get to have a wine glass in that shot. I would not complain.
Okay, then I'm all right. Then.
Told
then
you.
Wow,
See?
that was quick and
you
easy.
just gotta get her drunk, gentlemen.
How you doing?
You just gotta get her drunk, gentlemen. Just remember that.
Ah, lordy. No, the one that's happening next month, I think I already mentioned it. It's focused on Polly and Emmy for the next one, so they're gonna be the two. So yeah,
Yeah, you told me about it. I'm so excited.
Polly.
He and Emmy.
yeah.
Yeah.
After
Yeah.
that, I think I mentioned the first 2 months. So the first one's gonna be Polly and Emmy, and then the next one is going to be Terrell, Richie, and TSS for the next one.
Damn, I am getting no love this year. Gee.
The
We
boys.
just started, bro.
TSS is gonna be the boys,
And
man.
also, technically, you already
the
got
boys
one
minus.
last.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, no, you and Kevin are also minus from that anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not just,
Yeah.
and Dean actually.
Mhm.
So it's not like
There's a
it's not like
reason
you're-
why I'm putting those three together for a later shot.
Hey, G, we got to do the Sonic Adventure 2 poses.
Yeah.
See,
No, I
well, me and
specifically
Cosmic
put
were in
the
the
three
first
X
one,
and
so-
Y members
Wait,
aside.
say what, Dean?
We were in the first one. Me and Cosmic were in the first one.
Yeah, Cosmic
Yeah.
was in that one.
You remember seeing that one? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fine.
that one's with Bella too. So everybody made. their
TSS, we
debuts.
better be on some tech shit. I better be hacking into a mainframe.
No, I was gonna. My vision with that one was I was going to try to see if I could incorporate that vehicle he had for that one RPC he did a while back with his car.
Oh, the one in TSS's picture.
Yeah, I want to see
Yeah,
if I could make a reference to that.
Are we riding with TSS?
You'll be riding with TSS, and probably Richie would be with his Charizard by the beachside or some shit like that.
That's kind of hard. Hey, that's kind of hard.
That's what I'm envisioning. So yeah. But yeah, and your Heracross will be flying with the Charizard as well there. So they'll be like you'll see Suba, you'll see Suba, Heracross, and Charizard, all three of them just flying by right there. You ever see like those mountain shots where you're like driving on like that edge of the cliff where the rails?
Yeah.
That's the shot.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's kind of hard. I fuck with that.
Yeah, so that one's that.
I call shotgun. I'm calling shotgun. You fucking Richie's sitting in the fucking back. Okay.
Yes.
Age before beauty. All right.
Yeah.
He's gonna wear his Target shirt too.
Where's Target shirt?
Target.
It's just
You drop him off at Target for work.
Yeah.
like, how did you get here? Don't ask any fucking questions.
Well, it all began.
Just go off work. What the fuck?
just how did that happen? And then so yeah, Polly and Emmy's next month. Look forward to that one. So the whole premise for next month
The
is
Pemmy month.
going to be
What?
Pemmy, Polly, and Emmy fuse.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh my
gotcha.
gosh, Polly.
yeah. I was gonna say
Well, at least it's been tilt.
Do the
so it's
fusion
okay.
dance that would use the Patara area.
What?
What would that look? I'd be curious what that would look like.
Oh, Pemmy?
Yeah.
Sergi.
No. I'm not emotionally prepared for all that right now.
Polly Chew.
Polychew.
Holy chew.
Wait, how does water? I don't think water and electricity mix. How's that gonna go?
So they will now.
Volleyball.
Right, Lantern and fucking Chin Chow.
The future is now thanks to science.
Yeah.
and cooking because that's what's the theme for next month is. So.
Really?
Yeah, it's a big.
I'm excited.
Oh
Wow!
my god,
Wow!
the octaves were real.
Wow!
on that
Yeah!
one.
Yeah! Freaking yeah! Here we go. We have yeah!
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
That was like a
I blacked out.
G6.
What happened?
Look,
That was like a
Look.
G6.
we've been rejuvenated from this episode. That's why there's so much.
A6. So
joy.
Polly did an
Oh,
A6.
that's the reason.
So much jubilance.
Speak for
A6.
yourself, Polly.
Oh,
Oh.
I know. I'm ready for you to.
Polly has
Ready
3 octave
to
range
fight.
confirmed. Okay.
Cosmic Cook. Let's go.
No, it's not the time for that.
Like the idea. Can I get? You know what? I have an idea. I have a suggestion for another art piece, KG. Fucking savage Cosmic in the front and cheerleading Tyrone in the back.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh my
100%.
god.
We are fighting gender roles in this bitch.
Yo,
and
if that's gonna be the
hilarious.
case, can I make a request? She needs to be going the whole way through. Needs to be in a business suit and all shit kind of thing.
Yes. Yes.
Can it at least
Business.
be pink?
She's a business. Well, I mean, obviously.
Obviously, it kind of makes sense.
If you're a businesswoman, you're choosing your outfit, obviously.
Oh my god, I can wear a pantsuit.
Yes,
I always wanted to wear a
pantsuit.
pantsuit.
I like the
It could
argument.
be pink.
But I like the argument. I almost wish he had just said, "I can wear pants," and I would have been in tears.
What do you wear prior?
Like, thank
get
God.
your apron, get your skillet, Cosmic cooking, and she killing cooking. She's cooking.
Tyrone wear-
she's cooking.
Can Tyrone wear Dawn's cheerleading outfit?
Oh my goodness, no!
Wow, wait, actually, if we're going the whole gender swap thing with the outfits anyway, might as well just make the outfits go that.
She's cooking. Hey, she's cooking.
Wait, is it gender swap or
No,
cross-dressing?
just the clothes swap. I meant
Wait.
Oh, okay.
If that's the case, can you give Dedenne pom poms, please?
the Piplup ones, yeah.
I feel like this
Yes.
Okay, but someone we have to write. Hold on, let me put that for
I
April.
feel like I feel like we've gone into this full-blown.
I already have
art
this
tangent.
stuff written down. I still have to give this to Sergi.
You're gonna show
for
this to
later.
Sergi. Sergi's be like,
Wait,
what
how
the
many
fuck
art
is
pieces did you come up with already?
I have with me at hand right now. These are not in any order. They're about 12 pieces I have already set.
Wow.
Oh,
That I'm-
Oh, that's
I
the
would
entire
love.
year. Oh my god.
I would love to see these. I mean, obviously, we don't have to say them all on
No. Well,
screen,
these
but-
aren't officially confirmed because these are still things I'm still.
No,
thinking
I
of.
just
If you
want
me
to
could-
see your idea.
Okay, here's the ideas. I'm trying to give everybody like a respective shot for this one. So, obviously, we already talked about the first three. I'm gonna add the Tyrone and Cosmic one. There is one that's going to plan for May for Idol. So we're gonna have a dual Idol thing going month to month, where we're gonna have the girls in an Idol outfit and then the boys more like in a kind of like band style.
Oh
kinda
my
thing.
god.
Yo, that's
Oh my God,
sick.
we're
That's
becoming
so
Love
cool.
Live.
Yes.
So that's the idea behind. I blame Joker for that with the Project Sekai stuff. So I'm gonna
Oh
get
my
everybody
God.
with that. On this time of summer, I have a beach commission, where everybody's
Oh
at the
my
beach
God.
side. Don't worry, we're not going to that extent. I mean, just everybody going to the beach for like some kind of barbecue kind of shenanigans. Then the other one that I have over here is a follow up to it where everyone's at an amusement park, at the Ferris wheel or something like that. I don't know who I choose for those.
Ferris wheel.
Yeah, so there's gonna be that. I think that's a nice little touch for that. Another one I have over here actually is a continuation of the cherry blossom, but now we're gonna make it a flower field for that one.
Oh my god, I
But
can
we're gonna
add it to
have
my
different,
wall.
different members with this one, so we'll see what's happening with that one. Oh, and I don't know where I'm gonna. I think this is probably gonna be like a November or December piece I got here. A snow themed piece going on for this one. So I don't know
It's
which
Lisa of the
characters
anime beach episode, yeah,
Well,
essentially.
if you're doing a holiday one, you gotta have me with my menorah. Gotta give that representation.
Yeah,
My fellow
absolutely.
Jews know.
Black.
Oh man, but yeah. So there's a bunch of things I have written down here. There's also this one piece I have. It's more like a kind of like a nice little tribute to Ruby and Bella because they're both like there's a shot I love. It's similar to the one that the Pokemon the distant blue sky kind of shot is, but you see the back of Ruby and Bella just looking at like the distant blue sky with like a giant ass cloud and just like a ho-oh flying in that direction.
Just like a ho. Oh.
Yeah, so with a ho-oh and
Look
that
at you
flying in that
flying
direction.
just like a hoe.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's that. And that's supposed to be kind of like a nice farewell piece for those two. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's another one here. I'm going to keep a secret for now. So I'll leave that to the side. But aside from that, though, these are the ideas I have in mind at the moment. And I still have more that I keep thinking off the top of my head that I would really like to see everybody kind of get in. Because the thing I'm really trying to push with these new images in mind is mixing things up. Because I know you guys, and I've told you guys for a while now, to come up with 6 Pokemon that you would designate to be your team in the
Oh,
PokePod
right, I had to
world.
remind you about that.
Yeah, great job.
Oh,
And
well, hey, I mean, you know, you didn't tell me when to remind you.
I know. Thank
I
you.
was wondering about that.
So
Low-key.
no, the reason why I haven't done it is because I forget, and I had a lot of shit going on right now, so there was no time for me to really remember that. But I do have this thing ready. I just need to make sure everybody here has their team of 6 already set in motion. Because the reason why is because those team of 6, depending on when the characters make their entrances, would fit more accordingly to whatever art piece they might be in. So, for example, the beach team, there might be more of Pokemon that kind of pop with the coloring of the beach rather than some other Pokemon, depending on what Pokemon you guys have in your team and what trainers happen to be there as well. So that's that. So, and also another thing too, as I mentioned, we're gonna also take this as an opportunity to kind of give the characters different designs to coordinate with whatever theming we're going for that. So like for the idol piece, obviously you guys are gonna dress up as either depending on for the boys or for the girls, are gonna dress up accordingly to the idol themes of those kind of things. So I think the boys will have a much more like street punk kind of like look to them with like the big jackets and all that kind of stuff. Whereas the idol for the females, I have no idea what I've thought for them yet. I technically could just go the traditional approach and just give them the traditional idol outfits everybody's so commonly known for. But I do like the street style idol kind of things.
The girls can be the pink ladies and the guys can be the greasers.
We'll take inspiration from Love Live.
Okay, how does the Love Live do it?
Let me look at
Well,
this.
it depends on
There's
the
a lot of
series.
different outfits in Love Live. I have one in mind actually.
Okay, but everybody gets to decide what they would like for their outfits. How about that? Would that be better for you guys?
Okay.
Instead of allowing me to come up with the idea, I think it'd be better for you girls and for the guys too to decide what they think would be appropriate for whatever that theme is going to be. Although I'll keep you guys up to date on that for the future. Right now, we're going to be expecting a poly piece with Emmy next month, and Terrell, Richie, and TSS on the following. With April now being this cheerleader thing we thought of just now.
Rip him, Ray, sit that sword into that snake.
No, but like I said, the thing is, I love doing this stuff because it's a nice way to kind of give memories in some form of fashion to these kind of characters in this world. They're traveling in this world. They're exploring and stuff, and I want that to kind of be given a vision. And Sergi, who has been super cooperative and a wonderful friend to have known for almost a decade now, has been very kind to work alongside with me with a lot of these plans. And I hope people continue to go and follow Sergi, by the way. If you have yet to do so, make sure to follow him at Twitter at Sergi Romero. I think on Instagram it's supposed to be the same thing too, or am I thinking differently?
Sergi Romero art.
Sergi Romero art. I knew there was an art somewhere. I just didn't know if that was on Instagram. Okay, so make sure to follow that. The boys work on Instagram at Sergi Romero art. He recently just posted a pic featuring some of the Pokemon that we're going to be talking about tonight, actually. And you can go and contact him through either Instagram or Twitter, see if he has any commissions available open, and work with him to see, that everything goes well. But of course, as always, as I always tell for everybody out there, if you guys can, make sure to support your artist. Make sure to give them the love that they deserve, respectfully pay for them, tip them if they do wonderful, all that good stuff, Always respect the artists because they go out of their way to make your visions become a reality. And they absolutely deserve all the love that they rightfully own. So, yeah, Sergi, you're the GOAT. We thank you for your amazing support throughout the years, and we cannot wait to see these pieces come to life when I talk with you more about them in the future. Because he did not know any of these 11 pieces I had in mind at all. These are just things I've written down.
You're probably looking at the pie going, what the fuck did they just say?
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, listen, if you guys here in the call have any of your own personal visions that don't necessarily...
the fuck?
You still can make it a thing.
But I don't want to overwhelm him.
Trust me,
Unless I-
you will be doing him more of. Well, I hope you'll be doing him more of a favor, commissioning him and
What
paying
the
for
fuck,
his.
Polly? I don't want to give him money.
Yeah, no, this man loves to draw, bro.
This man loves money.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
so
I know of something else I'll
I have an
commission.
idea of what I would commission if I were to commission all of us together.
Oh yeah, no, the poster thing is still happening. It's just that
Is this gonna give me a stomach ulcer?
Well, no.
no, I don't know.
No, I'm talking about Cosmic's idea.
No, well, no. Okay. My idea, all right? It's going to be the girls and Bella, and we're all going to be in like those power walking suits, and we're just going to be walking.
Oh my god.
I just want to be walking.
The power.
Oh, in like movies when like the camera pans up and like they're walking forward and like their hair like swishes
Yes!
in slow.
Yes,
I just
that's
imagine
exactly
the
what I
Beyonce
want.
walk. Yeah.
Oh my god, wait! Oh my god, Emmy lemonading.
We run the world, girl.
Good God. Once again, if you just have references or stuff to give for him, by all means, just either send it to me or send it to him, and we'll definitely talk it out about making this happen, because that shit's hilarious. Because I do want to have 2 shots at some point, one for which I already did with the Idols one, where it's one dedicated to the girls and the other one dedicated to the guys. So that's going to be a thing that I want to do as well. You know, give nice thing. That actually kind of looks very nice. Wait, is that a? Why does that anime look familiar? But anyway, is that manga actually?
Oh, is it? Okay.
I
I
don't
want
know.
something like that. So,
No,
yeah.
there was
I don't know.
another
Aw,
shot I
they're
was
so
thinking,
cute.
yeah, of like the grass side, but like everybody, you know what it was?
Yeah,
The-
everyone's grass laying down, just relaxing.
my
Yeah.
idea at first was like the Hoopa movie poster, where like there's
No.
this no.
No!
No. Let me.
No.
I hate the movie too, but the poster. There was
No.
one poster in particular that was really nice, and that was this one.
It
Where
was
it's-
when I said no.
Yeah, it's the one where there's a giant ring, and you see all the characters like circling around that
no
ring.
comes out of it.
Huh?
I'm kidding. I said, and a no comes out of the ring.
Like the O makes the N-O. There you go. Oh, but yeah, so no, that's the ideas I just have in mind, and I hope I can make these things become reality. So if you guys would love to see these happen, I hope you guys look forward to it. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and I love having these things. I have all of the PokéPod art pieces that I've commissioned so far up on my wall. So I have Tyrone's with Cosmics. I have the piece of the cherry blossom one up there above it. I have to figure out to set up the PokéPod Masters one to become available on the shop as well in fourth wall. So that's also a thing I also want to put up too, so I can put it on the wall as well. And then whatever the other art pieces are going to be, because these are, to me, these are like memoirs of memories of like things that we've done before in the past, and I mean, why wouldn't I want to keep them? You know what I mean?
They're so pretty. I know, and the prints look really, really nice too. Like, especially they frame it
You
too.
came
so
with a
it's hella
frame
nice.
too. Yeah, yours came with a goddamn
Yeah!
frame.
Yeah, it's so well. That's what it specifies on the website too, because it either comes in a black or a white frame. So I got in a white frame because that matches my aesthetic with my wall.
I hope it came out nice though.
Oh, I did. I sent a picture. It
Yeah.
looked great.
Oh yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I mean, listen, a picture and also seeing it in real life are very, very different things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my heart.
Oh,
My
I'm
heart
glad
was
to hear that.
happy.
But yeah,
I showed my parents. I'm like, look, it's me.
actually, now thinking about it, I have to make sure that if you're doing the cooking thing, one of you guys needs to be wearing the PokéPod apron. One, the one
Oh
with
my
the
gosh.
whirl thing, the swirl thingy there. So yeah, I don't know which are the two.
Oh, you should wear it. Yeah,
No, I mean
You wear it.
you should wear it.
I'll wear it.
I'll be guiding you. and
Tyrone
you'll
will
make it.
wear it.
I'll wear it.
Oh man.
Because
I'm looking at my
it's-
idol outfit.
Hey, relax. We're not doing this. Chill out.
All right.
Polly, I want to know which idol outfit you were thinking of from Love Live.
I'm looking them up right now.
Holy
Oh,
shit!
yeah.
Wow, she's really committed.
What
to
has
this.
happened? It's only Monday, guys.
But that's the
Relax.
time you get excited to keep your adrenaline last throughout the week, buddy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
it's a new week.
glad. Okay,
What?
I'm just gonna nothing. I'm just gonna roll over here and curl in my fetal position.
I'm excited about TSS wearing a luchador mask and kicking Polly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but see, you can't tell me that's not funny though.
But he likes violence against innocent
Well,
worlds.
yeah, you know, it is funny. The point is though, is that you were excited about that. They're excited about this, and suddenly you're like, guys, chill out.
Well,
Absolutely.
if it makes you feel better,
I recognize.
I had a really nice nap today.
Well, good for you. I'm not. I'm running off of. I'm running off of.
The disingenuous as fuck.
I'm running off of like what 4 hours of sleep. I think 4 or 5 hours.
Shit, this man's gonna die.
Hey,
This
man.
is the goes. Death comes for us all.
No, I'll be dead soon. That's what I got.
That one,
Yeah, I have to rotate him now because you can't be trusted.
man.
Oh lordy.
This is y'all, and y'all in the chat wonder why I don't show up as often. You see what I gotta? You see what I gotta deal with?
We have to keep
happiness.
momentum.
I think Tyrone will look good with this. Honestly, if we change it
It's
to orange,
way,
honestly,
but it's way funnier when Polly says it because it just is.
Which is it went a while because it's more annoying when she says it versus. That's why.
I see him.
Oh my goodness!
I still can't handle when we were at the hotel and Terrell comes out the bathroom and Polly's got to go into your restroom. She's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Is it okay in there? Did you blow it up? And I lost my physical mind.
I thought I said you.
After my
it was Tyrone. But I was gonna let him just say what he wanted to say.
No, it was Terrell. It was Terrell. I know it was Terrell.
I didn't go to the bathroom though.
No, I have my memory. Like the memory is completely photographed in my head. It was Terrell. He came out and you asked, and I face planted that bed so hard. I never laughed harder than I laughed in that moment.
I'm just saying.
I just want to put this in context. He's perfectly fine when Polly roasts me, but the moment she gets on him, it's all of a sudden it's the jokes.
I know, it's this big offense.
No, it is an offense.
It wasn't even that. I would have laughed if anybody was under that fire. It's just the fact that Polly said it right then and then. She goes, "Oh, did you blow it up?" And I couldn't. I have never heard Polly say it. I'm not laughing at Terrell. You can interchange him with anybody. It was the fact that she said that terminology is what fucked me up.
Did you blow it up?
For those in the chat, just understand something. Polly has gotten a lot crasser as the years have gone on.
Sorry.
And like, it's what? What? What are you apologizing for?
I'm apologizing for the actions of certain people causing this sort of attitude to spike into.
No. Who are the certain people?
I'm not.
Polly,
no, you're the result of those people. That's not. Of course,
so
it's
you
not
agree
you.
to it.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about who you insinuating is my question.
Oh,
what?
I can't say that in public.
What are you talking? Go to the fucking episode.
Every Love Live.
Go the episode.
Oh no, it's not time yet.
No, it is time. It's 10:30 now.
It's time.
It's 10:30. What do you mean? I knew what fucking time it was.
Remember, we changed the formula.
We changed it. That's right.
Formula.
Formula 409.
La formula. Let's go.
I'm calling.
Welcome to the finale of the show. We just started it.
I'm calling the next time this shit gets out of hand. I'm calling TSS to get his fucking shit because this is ridiculous.
Get the luchador mask and the air mask.
I want you to blow up all the technology in the room, TSS.
But not the bathroom.
I want you to blow it up.
$2,500, you know.
Hey man, they don't fucking need. Kevin has money.
I don't.
Thanks for the donations, guys. Thanks for the donations. Yeah, blow that motherfucker up. I'm telling you, I'm done with it.
Blow it up.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Eat it up.
Eat it
All
up.
right, now you've crossed the line, Tyrone.
Oh, sir.
Speaking of which, who is Nessa?
Hey, Nessa.
Nessa, I owe you my life.
Why is everybody owing each other their life today?
Why do y'all over exaggerate this weird sense of gratitude? This is a little concerning.
She gave me basically almost every episode of XY.
Wow.
You're not supposed to admit that on a stream.
think y'all understand.
Did you download it legally?
Yes.
Legally or illegally?
Legally.
Legally.
She told me where to find them, and I'm just so happy now.
Why didn't you save them, Tyrone?
Hey, do I sound okay? Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
Yeah.
okay. No, because you guys were sounding distorted to me, so that's why I was like,
Don't worry. There's been wine in here.
Yeah, it's a feature.
It's been crazy. It's been a crazy Monday. I will to say Terrell technically is right. It's been a crazy fucking Monday.
Hey, that's good though. That means the rest of the week has to go crazier. No,
Kevin, no. What does that mean?
Crazy good.
Crazy Mondays.
no, I do feel bad when I've like found out I was missing like a couple episodes, and then the funky also the funky naming, because I didn't realize I grabbed it from 2 different sources.
Yeah.
So it was just so that just threw me off with the order, so that it's some of them are not. I order it from Bulbapedia, so I was like, like.
Well, then again, no, remember Bulbapedia was wrong for like 3 years, so that's why we don't use them.
Yeah. We don't remember, Nessa. The rule is we don't.
I remember those people. Those people. Those people betrayed us in 2007.
Those people. Damn. What's going? Tia says.
What do you have against Bulbasaur? Damn.
Like Ben.
Bulbasaur, nothing. Bulbagarden, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, that's valid.
The Garden of Bulbasaur.
Is that actually valid, Emmy, or are you just afraid of what TSS might do if you disagree with him?
Yes.
There we go. All right.
That's the Emmy response.
TSS, your reputation precedes you. Oh, Lord.
That's exactly what it is.
For those who don't know, TSS is like low-key a mafia boss that we just like accept is the way he is.
AG, yes. I know we said we never mentioned Puss in Boots ever again.
Shut the fuck up, Tyrone.
No. I never said I wouldn't mention it. I'll continue talking about it.
This is on Twitter, and it's real quick. Somebody made a Twitter account called Transphobic Jack Horner, right? And Look, right in the bio, it says you can't change your gender, right? And someone goes, Jack Horner would never say this. And then they cut to the scene where he gets jealous of Pinocchio for being a real boy. And then it goes, what's impressive? I've been a boy the whole time. Yeah!
Oh my god.
Yes, I'm in the same moment right now.
It's so fucking funny.
I want there to be a shot
when he smacks the pie and transitions to current Jack Horner.
I want there just to be a shot of me looking out a window going, where did I go wrong in my life? That's how I'm at.
Yo, Terrell, you know what it is? It's that Kermit meme where he's looking at the window when it's raining, and it's just Terrell.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh Lord,
I love that.
I'm glad you understand.
Let me see.
Oh my god.
What the hell does it say here? It's like Jack Horner would never say this.
And then it's retweeted and it says, oh no, he definitely would.
Okay.
You can't change your gender. I'm in the mix between that's horrible and that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, because I love that. I love he like grabs Excalibur from the bag and he's got I got Excalibur. I couldn't get this rock off of it though. You mean the challenge? You mean the whole challenge?
Oh my god.
Now Jack Horner is the greatest side villain. I haven't seen a villain like that in a while, where they're just straight up an asshole.
He's just evil.
Yeah,
he's just evil.
He's just evil for the sake of evil.
But go ahead, let's continue.
All right, so tonight, ladies and gents, we are now going to get into our review time with the latest episode of the PokéPod Masters This is a Pokemon Master anime series,
Aims
otherwise
to
known
be a
as
master.
MPM. So this episode that we are going to be talking about for today is the second episode of the 11-part series finale for the story of Ash and Pikachu. And this adventure titled, I wish I had the thing open here, so I actually, I closed it. Okay,
I thought that was the title.
There is a title. It's called Satoshi versus Kasumi, a one-on-one on the beach. Ooh.
On the beach.
As Satoshi and Pikachu continued their journey, they reached the sea, where they encounter a wild... What's that Pokemon name again? Launcher. On the beach.
Hey, come on, man.
No, because the Japanese name is written here. I think it's Udepo? Yeah. I don't know. On the beach. That's
Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no. On the beach that Satoshi attempts to get. However, he is stopped by his former travel mate, Kasumi. Both of them insist on getting the Udepo themselves, so they decide to settle the matter with fishing. However, and there we go. That's how the summary ends. So, what is this episode all about? Well, if you guys enjoyed the original anime series, then boy oh boy do I have some words to tell you with this one. First of all, this was about as classic as I think we'll ever get to the classic series in modern times. This was legitimately an OS episode, modernized for the current era. And some of the shit they said in this episode, I'm legitimately surprised. Or even the facial reactions, I'm just legitimately surprised they allowed them to go with it. Tyrone, I believe it was Tyrone, Cosmic, who was there in the reaction? Emmy, Dean.
Yep.
I think Nessa. So like we were all there reacting to it. There was one scene in particular that caught everyone the hell off. And that was the instance where Team Rocket wanted to straight up eat that goddamn crab.
Oh my god, that was so fucking funny.
That's the best part.
I love it too because it's like, listen, we're villains, but we're not going to like kill this Pokemon. We just simply want to just cut its hand out because apparently it's really good. But don't worry, according to the Dex entry, it'll grow back, so it's okay if we cut it out.
No, don't sugarcoat it. I want them to straight up just be like, we want to eat this motherfucker whole.
That what it said? That we only want to eat its claws, not the whole thing.
Yeah, because it's like the tastiest part.
The biggest thing is the delicacy. But I like the idea that Team Rocket's a savage and want to eat the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, they're just that hungry at this point. They'll just take everything. But the fact that they straight up said, yo, I'm hungry. I want to just straight up eat this thing here is hilarious to me that I never thought we would see in a current timeline. And I'm very happy with that joke. It was actually very well handled. In fact, Team Rocket in that episode, I wasn't even mad with. I like the fact they brought back the Magikarp little thing again. I also like the fact that Team Rocket's like whole motto where they're trying to say their motto, but they're so goddamn famished that they are like playing like this slow rendition of their song or a song, I'm sorry. And you just hear them saying their motto and it's very well executed. The battle between Corphish and Politoed was actually super good. I'm still kind of like, if there's anything I can say about this episode, they really went ham with the water animation in this episode. They knew what the main focus was going to be about with water, and they said, let's get the best water animators out there to come in and just help us out real quick with this episode. Because that spiral attack that Corphish did with Aqua Jet to go to Politoed, I thought was really well done, and I especially love like that shot where you kind of see it from the lens of not Politoed, of the lens of Corphish as it propels forward to the Politoed and then knocks it out for a shot. Like, that's a really clean moment there. Aside from that, though, overall, my opinion on the episode is it was a nice blast to the past. I really, really loved how everything played out. Nice callbacks and references. And once again, still keeping a bit of mystery behind what exactly is happening with the Pokemon Latas, because that thing showed up again in this episode. And it seems like they're really going to try to play things out with that one. To what extent, I have no idea. We'll find out in the future. But right now, we know that this episode played out. It was very well done. And now we know that we're going to be seeing some very interesting conversations happen in the next episode. Because our buddy Takashi And Mamoru Miyano, not Silent or Dent, Mamoru Miyano is actually coming back to voice Dent here, and I'm so excited to see that, especially knowing that Brock is going to be away from the cast for a bit. That means that we're going to actually see a little bit of conversation between Misty and Silent, and that in itself I'm interested in. Only just because I also want to see if they'll do a follow-up joke regarding the thing that happened in this episode with the fishing lure.
Yeah.
So I hope
Hey, you're the guy from the fishing lure.
Yeah, like, oh, so you'll replace me. Wait, what? Like kind of situation.
Yeah.
So I hope they carry that over into the next episode if they do. In terms of overall score and rating, I will give this a solid 9 out of 10. I genuinely had a wonderful time with this episode. A lot of laughs were made, a lot of laughs were given, and it makes me excited to see if that kind of chemistry can continue to carry forward into the future. I know a lot of people might be a little disappointed knowing that she might be still sticking around, but knowing that this is supposed to be the end game for Ash and gang, I think that this sort of um, direction to just kind of make it as like the swan song for all these characters, in my opinion, I'm kind of happy with. But that's, of course, at the end of the day, my personal approach with it. So 9 out of 10 for me. Absolutely enjoyed it. All right, let's pass it on to the next buddy. You know what? We'll go to you, Dean. Just so let's hear from you, buddy. What do you have to say about this week's episode of Mezeze Pokemon Master?
I actually really, really liked it. There's a lot of like key moments that I really enjoyed. I thought they were hilarious. I actually was really surprised by the Ash and Misty result. I didn't think they were going to have a result. I thought that they were going to either get interrupted or they were just going to argue and the battle was not going to finish or something. I'm really surprised that Misty won the whole thing, honestly. And the fact that she even got the Contra in the end was really surprising to me. And also the fact in the battle that Pikachu was the referee, like, bro, that had me rolling. Just him going Pika, and then he just put his arms down, just like a battle was starting, and that was great. Yes. Yeah, Clauncher's actually one of my favorite Pokemon, so I'm kind of glad that this was the Pokemon they chose for this episode. And also, really, really surprising that Corphish. Why the hell is Corphish getting the spotlight out of any Pokemon? I mean, I'm not complaining because it was like great, and his hey, the whole freaking episode was absolutely hilarious. So that was fun. Also, getting to see Misty's Polytoad again was awesome. You know, because we haven't seen that thing in so long. Yeah, and also Corphish knows that now, so that's cool. Great. Sergi actually put out some art. I don't know if you guys saw it earlier today. That art. Yeah, that art is like basically he like learned it from Weasel and Oshawott and stuff, and I was like, yo, that's like canon in my eyes. I don't really care. That's perfect. You know, if they actually showed how he learned it, but they obviously aren't going to do that with 11 episodes left. But other than that, Team Rocket was great. I thought they with the Magic Heart machine thingy, it was great to see that again. Hopefully, they're going to stick around in this series. I don't think they're going to go away from what it looks like here. Do you guys think they're going to show up in every episode, or maybe take a break, or what?
For who?
Team Rocket?
Stick around in this episode or not, or what?
I think they might just make appearances just like how they were in this episode, and then just get blasted off again, because that just seems like if they're going back to the traditional route, they just might just say, okay, we're gonna have them appear for the sake of trying to capture that classic feel of having them forcefully added into this narrative every single episode, whether people enjoy it or not.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Other than that, I thought the music was great. Miyazaki, oh my god.
Yes.
Why? What? That surprised the hell out of everybody, I think. Just him showing up, you know, just out of nowhere. Just all of a sudden Miyazaki again. It's like, what the fuck? I guess they're just, you know, because it's Kanto and they're trying to bring back the old music because it's, you know, Misty and stuff. So that's cool. Other than that, I think that's about all I gotta say. 9 out of 10.
Alrighty, buddy.
Last week, so.
Glad you enjoyed it, though.
Yeah.
All right, then. So let's move on to the next, buddy. Emmy, what about you? What you got to say?
All right, so I was actually spoiled on this episode before I watched it, so I thought I was actually not going to enjoy it as much as I did, but I actually pretty much enjoyed it. For someone who doesn't really like Misty, which all you Misty fans, I'm sorry. I know, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not a huge fan of Misty. I can appreciate her because she's OG and like, yeah, of course, like that was like the first series I watched too, so I can understand that. And she was the first girl representation, so I get that. But I just don't like Misty. But for someone who doesn't like Misty, I did really like Ash and hers banter just the entire episode. I thought it was really healthy, and I just thought it was nice, and it wasn't annoying. So I'm like, all right, I can deal with it. This is good. Corfish carried. Corfish is so good. AG. Oh, we stand. Oh, someone tell their kids that this was Mr. Fish. Okay, we love Corfish. We stand Corfish.
But
Anyways.
it's a lobster.
Oh, but it's
Still a
Corfish.
fish.
It's a crustacean.
Yeah, it's fish. It's Corfish.
Mr. Fish
Okay.
never.
It's called lobster.
Yeah, I know.
I want to hear Corbin go, "La, la, la."
It's a lobster.
Hey, you know that. So
I mean, okay. I mean, like, in terms of just the episode overall, I did really enjoy it. It did have a very Kanto-like feel to it in terms of, like, the comedy, which I very much enjoyed. I really liked that. I just felt it was very natural. Felt like the last episode, too, with the comedy. And I think, honestly, just seeing Pikachu shine. I love it so much. Seeing Pikachu as a ref, like Dane said earlier, my heart exploded. I love these Pikachu moments. I love seeing Pikachu's personality come out because it's the last time we're gonna see Pikachu. So I have to enjoy every moment of it, and I'm glad they're giving me moments to enjoy. In terms of like Team Rocket, I'm kind of all over the place for this review, but in terms of Team Rocket's like placement for this episode, I thought it was really nice. I love the fact that it was like kind of like OG as well, where it was trying to eat the Clodger. It's like OG where they wanted to eat the Magikarp, so I thought that was really funny too. And just the bromance between Corfish and Clodger as well. I thought that was like really nice. And just Corfish when it lost, it started crying. I was gonna cry. Oh, my heart. There's so. Go ahead.
Oh, no, you're fine. Go ahead. You're good.
Oh, okay. No, but like honestly, it's just this episode, like it was very wholesome, I think, and I think that was like really nice, and I think it's a very natural way to have these characters come back into the series and just place focus on them because they're just in their element and they're doing what they're doing. So like Ash and Misty even like doing like the fishing battle and even the battle overall, like I had no problem with the way it ended too, with like Ash losing. I was completely fine with that. It made sense for Misty to win too, because especially like water type. Come on. I will say though, like the one thing I didn't like, and this is why it's not going to get a 9 out of 10 for me, is I don't like Misty joining the cast. I said this in the reaction too, and this comes with Ash's Pokemon being rotated as well. I do appreciate that Ash's Pokemon are rotated. I like that a lot. It gives them personality, it gives them time to shine, and they're also out in the open, so it's great. We get to see them for like one last time. But I did say this too, where I feel like half of them are kind of just decoration. So not a fun time. So I wish we didn't have, like, we got more chances to see them shine and just like have their own little moments. Even if we're gonna include Team Rocket in the episodes too, they could like be utilized to like battle against them. That's like an example. And I feel like with Misty joining, it's kind of going to be the same thing because we know that the rest of the companions are going to join as well. So it doesn't give that chance for them to shine as much because Misty's going to be there. At least that's what I think. They could actually write this really well and not do what I think they're going to do, but I just get worried because sometimes I feel like Pokemon puts too much on their plate and then they can't finish it. So that's my only concern. And again, like another thing too, it's like if we're putting more and more characters into it, that's going to be less and less time and less interactions. So that's something else I worry about. But just to end it really quick, and also, okay, another thing for the opening, why did they not change it? I know they changed like bits and pieces of sequences, but I really hope they change it in terms of the clip scenes because it's just more Kanto. And then the ending too. I'm sad they didn't change it. Oh,
yeah.
They should have the Lapras one.
Huh?
The Lapras ending, the Orange Islands ending.
Yeah. Like I wish they would like rotate them because I think that would be perfect. I think it's such a smart idea to do that. But eh. But overall score for me is 8 out of 10 for me.
Oh.
Nice. I'm just saying, if we're talking about endings, given that Brock is going to be in next episode and they failed me with this one, then not having another ending.
Yeah, I've heard the rumor that the Brock in the hula outfit.
Yeah,
that one. Yeah, that one's gonna be good.
Takashino Paradise.
Yeah, that's my personal favorite character song, like for an ending. I really enjoy that.
Well, I will say this real quick. I think one of the reasons why they're being a little gun shy is because if you look at how many videos are actually in the collection, The Hyakuko Juichi is in it. But Takashino Paradise is not, but it's kind of fun. It's kind of interesting though, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad that's not in there. I would have preferred a Blu-ray release of Takashi Paradise, but okay, we'll take what we can get. Oh well.
Got to buy the perfect best one.
Yeah. So, all right, let's keep passing around then. Why don't we? So, we'll go now to Terrell. Terrell, what you got to say about the episode, buddy?
Okay, so if you haven't, I guess I'll just start. It's weird because a lot of my favorite things is gonna line up with like Dean and Emmy, as far as the best part is the Ash and Misty banter. I've enjoyed Misty. I wouldn't say necessarily she's my favorite girl, but she definitely was never my least favorite. I've always enjoyed her and Ash's interactions. It's weird for me because I hadn't seen much of her in Sun and Moon. So the last time I had officially seen her was back in what was that? AG was the last time. Yeah, I think AG was the last time I saw her. So her characterization is a little off for me, like the weird, overly obsessive thing for water types. Like it's a little different, and I'm not sure if that was in Sun and Moon or if that's a journeyism or what. It was a little off for me personally. I don't hate it. It just seems a little out of character. I mean, she's always loved water types. It just seemed a little obsessive. And I think maybe it's just because of the animation style and the comedy is different, which is why their banter is still appealing because, like, it's very much different from how it originally was because Pokemon as a series is different, but, like, it's still there and I enjoy it. It is a little weird, though, and it's something, unfortunately, Cosmic made me realize, and I realized on the second watch through.
My bad.
No, it's fine. Why is it? Ash is a more enjoyable character when she's around, and I kind of low key don't like it only because why is he only like this specifically with Misty? Like this, and Tyrone brought this up. I hate it because I'm pulling their points, so I apologize in advance. But Tyrone brought up a very interesting point that like back in OG, Tyrone's personality. I mean, Ash's personality. Ash's personality was consistently like this low-key savage throughout the entirety of OG, and it didn't matter who he was talking to. Whereas here, it feels like he's only like this with Misty. Now, for the shippers, I imagine that's probably great for you guys. But but for like on a writing standpoint, it just seems weirdly inconsistent. Like, why is he like this? And part of it, I know it's fan service, but it does kind of irk me. The other issue is that a good chunk of his mons don't get any usage. There's like a couple of nice scenes with like Rowlet being on Misty's head or like Lavani holding Rowlet or petting Psyduck. Like there's some good, but it really feels like some Corphish love. Now granted, as a fan of AG, I'm not mad about it, but at the same time, I'm also like, yeah, but this is the last time I'm going to see the rest of the mons, and Totodile does like jack shit this whole episode. Like nothing. Which is why it's like if you're a Corphish fan, cool. But if you're not, the rest of the mons get completely hoed for the most part. With some hell, even Misty Psyduck gets hoed, which is kind of ridiculous to me considering that's like one of her most iconic. I think it is her most iconic mon, maybe next to like Togepi. But like, so it's a shame that Misty Psyduck doesn't get to do much either. I get it, it's only a 20-something minute runtime, and I would agree with Emmy that I do not like that she's sticking around. Because unfortunately it creates the issue of when we meet we meet Silent next episode, and then potentially Dawn, May, the other companions, Clement, Serena, whatever. It doesn't seem fair to those companions who now have to share this. Like essentially Silent has to share the spotlight between him, Brock, and Misty in the one episode he's in. And you're like, well, what the fuck? Like, if you're a Silent fan like I am, and I know TSS is, I want to get the full Silent experience in an episode. Like, part of the reason why this episode works as well as it does is because Misty gets her entire time with Ash by herself with some mild interruptions between Rocket, which I actually have no issues with really in the episode. I'm a little bit more conflicted about her beating Ash, but the joke that came after it kind of made it worth it for me. Where like Clawitzer still has this like really good bromance with with Corfish, and I kind of fuck with it. So I'm like, you know what? It's fine. But yeah, I feel bad because it means the other companions are gonna get less time to really shine because they're sharing a spotlight with two other characters. One of which I think really doesn't need it. I'm talking to you, Brock. You don't fucking need it. You absolutely don't need it. And your better is in the next episode anyway. So you really don't fucking need it. And you already got episodes in this fucking in this series. So fuck you.
Well, to be fair, the premise is that Brock is gonna be away, and they're looking for Brock. So that means for a majority of the episode, it's going to mainly be Silent looking for him through the detective time, and then Brock will have his big moment probably by the end of the episode.
I don't want that man to have any moments. That man got 4 episodes. Wasn't it 4 episodes for that stupid RC special? Y'all understand? I'm burnt out.
I'm sure Dawn's coming back too, and look what's gonna happen.
What the fuck? Why?
And that's the reaction you're supposed to
They
have.
already said all of them are coming back.
So my issue is that like I don't want to deal with any of the. Also,
she watched Ash and the Masters 8.
Yeah, she'll come back. Don't worry, because everybody did.
I don't know.
I don't want to see her.
Dawn will return in Endgame.
Technically, all of them watched Ash and the Masters 8.
That is
no, I
true.
mean like she was in the stage.
Who cares?
That I mean, yeah,
They do apparently. Ugh.
No, unfortunately, that's the problem. So, like the episode, I think on my review, if you watch my review on YouTube, I gave it like an 8. I really still like the Misty banter, so it's probably gonna just drop to like I'll say a 6.5.
6.5? Whoa!
God, no.
Look what you did. Look what you guys did.
It wasn't that bad.
I take full responsibility.
I blame you.
Simba.
Oh my goodness.
We're temporarily not friends. But
She's
then after
lying.
this, we'll go back.
Wait, did this happen already?
Yeah, you gotta realize Polly lies. You don't take her completely seriously all the time. It's only like 90% of the time.
No, it's saying me and Cosmic are temporarily not friends during this episode review.
Yeah.
Well, you haven't heard my episode review.
We know.
I already know what's coming.
She gon' cook.
Wait, how do you wait a minute?
Hey, she gon' cook.
Wait, my question,
marinating right now.
how do you know what she's gonna say already though?
You'll see. And
You'll
then I'll say that I'll say.
Cooking Cosmic coming
But like
for
right
you.
now, right now
last
she's
thing-
marinating, and then she's gonna start cooking.
Hey,
So like,
I love that. She's marinating.
However,
I will say the last thing I do like the fact that we got to see a good mix of new moves of from Polytoad and Corfish. I very much love the Sergi art because he was respectful enough to have Oshawott do the thing with his eyes. Which, if you've seen Best Wishes, you know that's a reference to the fact that when Oshawott learned Aqua Jet, he never fucking
Open his eyes.
He never is over his eyes. So that's a nice attention to detail, Sergi. I very much appreciate it, sir. Like a lot, actually, because unfortunately, those are the details not everybody gets. So I appreciate it. Oh, shut up. But yeah, that's my thoughts.
All right.
So yeah.
Okay, so let's move on into the next buddy here. Let's go to the couch, the other couch. Why don't we? We'll begin with Nessa. Nessa, we'll talk with you first. What you got to say about the latest episode of the Pocket Monsters?
What the fuck? Why did you get thrown off?
Nessa was like,
yeah, I got thrown off because I wasn't expecting this soon.
Well, that's the beauty of these choices. I get to dictate who goes first and who goes
I
next.
thought KG was gonna say that's the beauty of these couches.
I like the idea that she ran. I like that she ran up on Nessa with the camera. Hey, what's your thoughts? She's
Technically,
like,
I could play with the camera and just zoom in on.
Don't do that.
I won't. Don't worry.
Respect her privacy, damn it.
Don't worry. We only do that with rubes over here. Believe in the rubes.
Privacy. The camera's still on her.
Well, actually, though, I think since Friday, though, I haven't rewatched the episode, so I only watched it once. So, I know, yeah, I meant to rewatch it, but then I did just caught off with everything. So I guess I'm just gonna go off from what I remember from Friday. But I actually enjoyed this episode. I was actually really pleased. So, because I know most people probably didn't know, and I saw some people are wondering the heck I think of Misty. I actually love Misty. So, I with Misty and me, like when I first watched Pokemon, Misty was the one I gravitated to because I guess just a lot of her antics just made me laugh, like in the OG series, and then especially I always loved her for like smacking Ash and Brock around and all their bullshit. So that kind of what gravitated me. And then seeing them like her back and with Ash, I was just happy. I I was just happy though. I just loved all the interactions and I was just laughing all these like I just was just laughing in the back of my mind is like, oh my god, it's just so funny and the interactions they had. Um and then what else was I meant to say there? Besides, and then also nice to see all some of Ash's Pokemon back, but I was happy seeing Corphish. Corphish was like one of the highlights as well. Being like, and it just took me back to hear him in his Japanese voice because I did hear it before when he get the hang hang. It's
Hey,
like
hey.
hang hang hang. Yeah, that I remember that. It was so cool, really awesome to not for me that's nostalgic for me just like hearing that voice again. Um that was also awesome. Team Rocket actually made it like really be like this episode because I just kept joking around how they kept talking about they want to eat Klotzer and I was just like I am all for it. Go Team Rocket, go ahead and eat this Klotzer. I was actually okay with them eating it. Because I was just like kept thinking in the back of my mind, I was like, oh shit, they could have like a Klotzer. Like I was imagining it as because they kept talking about the claw. It's like so I kept thinking of crab legs, but then yeah, because I was like crab legs is freaking awesome. So I don't blame them for they want to eat Klotzer. I'm pretty sure
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure his claw is tasty.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt as well, Nessa. Before you continue, thank you, Test, for the 10 bitty bits. Yes, Tyrone is over here as well. All right, all right.
What? Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right, continue.
I know. But yeah, I think for me, I think the Rocket though, trying to like, it basically made it the episode for me of all 10. That made me like really liked it because I just love that joke bit, and it's just funny how kind of brought me back all the way from the OG when when they were trying to eat the Magikarp, thinking that they're gonna try to eat Klotzer. So I loved it. I loved it, and I was just like, Dad, I was like, if I was in Pokemon, I would eat it too because it looks good because you can make some lobster with it. So. So, so yeah, T-Rock was awesome, and then the whole battle, I really liked that battle. I guess, like, it wasn't, like, an official battle thing, but they were just battling for fun, and I think I really missed that. Like, you because I think especially when with Journeys, like, all we see is just Ash like, "Oh, he's in the official tournament, and he has to beat everybody and go for points," like, it was, like, all serious. But you really got to see the moments where you just battle for fun, like, no stakes, just like, "Hey, we're just battle trying to get that Pokemon," like, it's for me, it was fun, I loved it. Um, what else is that? And I'm probably forgetting something. And then the very end with what after when Misty won the battle, that didn't bother me much, but Politoed, goddamn. Politoed got an upgrade. Um
Mm,
the stupid end at the ending where Klotzer and Corphish had a little bromance. I just died. But yeah, that's it for me. I don't have much negative to talk about. I really enjoyed it. I had fun with it. And then it's hard for me to enjoy stuff nowadays, so I was happy. And I'm just like curious, like I'm actually personally curious about like how they're gonna interact the rest. Because I heard people I know you guys were concerned about them probably taking away the spotlight, so I'm like kind of like, well, we will see though. Maybe they might put them in the back in this just in the background like they usually do. So never know. So so the episode rating wise is 9 out of 10.
Alrighty then. Thank you for your input there, buddy. Let's go
You're
and
welcome.
head back to the other room here. TSS, let's now go to you, buddy.
Okay, sure. Episode was decent. I want to say first of all, it's nice to see Kasumi back after God knows how long it's been. Well, God knows how long from her original lineage, which ended at AG, but just before BF, about AG 135. AG 134 or 133, somewhere around there. So it's been a while since we've had Kasumi going back into her roots. So I'm really, I really appreciate that. All right, so where shall I begin? So let's start at the first encounter where we have you know so we have Satoshi going out against first of all to note, all of the old Seiyu has come back. So Heigani's original voice, Rikako Aikawa as Kodak, which somebody thought that it was reused lines, but no, because if you listen closely, it matches the fidelity. You have Levani coming back, Raleigh coming back, of course. So you have everybody. You have everybody back. The original, and also this is a change of pace, considering that the codec that we heard in 2019 was different than the original. So to finally hear the original Seiyu come back, great stuff, great nod to that. The Katsumi and Satoshi banter during the whole lore bit, I enjoyed that. The various faces that were made by both Satoshi and Kasumi were absolutely great. The Koi King mecha coming back, great stuff. The whole premise of the Rockets being hungry and then wanting them to actually eat that, and also of course the Rotom phone was being salty as always. Enjoyed that. But as a whole though, and also the Clauncher getting the freaking the light skin riz going on, and I actually was yelling out, "Sin City wasn't made for you."
I did that too, actually, in the reaction.
Yeah, the reaction, yes, yeah, because that was just amazing. I liked that interaction. And the fact of the matter is, you see Clauncher, the freaking blows off Satoshi, was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna catch it." Water in the face. So yeah, this definitely feels Takashi Shudo-esque. I did enjoy that. However, though, as a overarching plot, I enjoyed last week's better. So I'm gonna give last week's a better score. And by the way, all of my scores from now on are gonna go back to meta. Last week's was an 8.2. This one gets a 7.6. Let's also mention, because obviously I'm not going to go through every detail everybody else has, but I also want to mention that I already knew that Kasumi was going to come back, and because she's on the freaking TV Tokyo page, so I knew that she was going to stick around. So that was not a surprise for me. So first of all, I want to say that this is probably the best diversity in BGM that we've had since Diamond and Pearl. We've had a lot of we've had basically almost every maybe 5 different regions here represented in terms of the background music. So you have stuff from Best Wishes, you have stuff from OS, you have stuff from you have XY, and a lot of them, and it's just a lot of great stuff, and of course PM 2019. But also what we so Japanese exclusive stuff. So on the sponsor plugs in the mid-show bumper, we have M40 Umi being played in 1997-1998, which was played in the episode, and at the ending sponsor plug, we have Tsuzuku Tara Tsuzuku, which is the 1997-1998 M02. So I like that they actually they had a variation with that. Hyakugo Juichi, as mentioned, is back as an ending, which, like I said, I think for this kind of thing, and considering that this narrative was about Kanto Kasumi, that fit, in my opinion. And also what the preview thing, when I heard the tasting time music, I fucking popped like 50,000 times, because I cannot wait for Dent to come back. Yeah, I said, yeah, because I had to take a double take. It's like, what the fuck? Wait, whoa, wait a minute. Oh, and also for the folks wondering about the comments for last week in terms of the music as well. Yeah, so basically it's like this. So So the episode preview that we heard on last week, which is the Mizase Pokemon Master with the synth flute lead instrumental, it has not been experimented. It actually hasn't been seen in the anime since since November 7th, 2002. So to have that as well, that's just I feel that while I think now that they have the best of best of best, they're going to go back to all the old music, and I'm happy to hear and happy to see that finally we get to listen to some of these best wishes tracks because they have not been released, and they probably never will. So it's probably going to be the last time we're ever going to hear them. So as in terms of like I said, the music diversity, great. But I still preferred the Latias over the overarching plot from last week over this one. 7.6.
Okay. So
And these are real scores. Like I said, these are the real meta scores. We're going down that route from now on.
all right.
So,
Thank you for that, buddy.
problem.
Let's move on into the couch once again. I see our buddy is mute, so I will give that instead to Polly then.
Oh no, I'm just eating Girl Scout cookies.
Oh, which ones?
Yeah, the best ones, the trifold, or is it trifold? Trifold?
Triforce.
Trifoils?
Rachel.
No, Trefoils. You guys
What?
pronounce it however you
Trefoil.
want it.
There we go.
Trifoils?
They're the shortbread cookies, and they're incredibly addicting. And every time I eat one, I have to let Terrell know.
How did we get here? Like,
I hear you, and I understand. Just pace yourself, you young girl.
But didn't she just have a whole box of this?
Listen, shut up. I know.
Okay. I'm just asking. Okay.
I like how it immediately just sort of devolved back to what I said earlier.
Which was?
When I told her to take that shit in moderation earlier, but I wasn't
There's
listened
no
to.
such thing as moderation for Girl Scout cookies.
You got sick! Shut up!
Yeah,
You
but
did
that's because
get-
I ate
you
them
did-
in bed.
So you think the issue was that you were laying down and not the fact that you ate too much?
No,
Yes.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
Tyrone,
All right, everybody in the
Tyrone,
chat, what's your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
Tyrone, I need you to do something now.
Mhm,
had a
what?
Tyrone,
Mint chocolate chip.
please.
I would not argue.
Are you shitting me, man? All right, GG's.
I said what?
Help! What do you mean, what?
10 bits. Hell yeah,
No,
Navy.
I tried to. You didn't listen to me, and now you suffer. That's your fault. I make these
What do
rules.
you mean? I said the same thing as you.
I made these rules for a reason. Y'all wanted to do whatever the fuck y'all want.
The
Why are you saying
rules.
y'all like this was a group decision?
You told her to eat the cookies.
I didn't. I told her to pace herself too. What the
Oh,
fuck?
she not gonna do that, Terrell. That's too late. You give her an
Oh
inch,
yeah,
she gets
now
wild.
well, thanks for telling me now after the fucking
What the
fact.
fuck did you think was gonna happen?
Who?
No, see,
You're
when
talking about
I
the-
have
you're
Girl
talking about-
Scout cookies, my pre-weight loss cosmic comes out.
Brother.
I want to put this in. I want to put this. I want to put this in
Wow.
context. I want to put this in context, Tyrone. You're talking about one of the more responsible girls here, and you thought, and for somehow it's my fault that I
Cosmic
was
is
surprised.
responsible for everybody except herself. That's the point.
But the problem is you could have said that if that was a concern.
I knew.
I don't care if you knew. You didn't say anything. Help! Help! Look me in my eye and tell me, help me. God damn
I
it.
don't want to be on this planet anymore.
Order
Get a
number
dick,
5.
yo.
I'll chocolate. I can join them now, but hopefully you don't get crying once you get diabetes.
Nessa!
Well, I'm both like, that's like
Nessa, come on, bruh.
Oh, it's okay. I've had my
Nessa.
A1C checked recently. I'm not diabetic at all.
You were supposed to be the chosen
I was
one.
like, wait for not now, but wait till you get older. So,
Oh no, I don't really eat. I don't typically eat sweets. Like if I do, because my mom is diabetic, so we typically only do sugar-free stuff. It's really only Girl Scout season that we have sugar in the house. And like I limit myself to 3 boxes the entire season.
I'm gonna cry.
You've already eaten 2.
I don't believe in sugar.
Yeah, I know. I have one more.
The sugar-free ones, they put some other chemicals in there that is concerning.
That's fine.
Chemical X.
You know what? They could
Chemicals?
they could fill it with chemicals. I'll still eat them.
Girl Scouts were born.
Even though not be diabetes, usually goes to cancer. So like,
I mean,
I'm
I've had
loving this Pokemon review, by the way.
I think I want to
I
leave.
know. It was just like
I think I want to leave.
Cancerous
Goggles. I can share with you my cookies.
Donnie,
You don't need any.
Donnie,
Well, if I won't eat them if I'm sharing them.
Donnie, listen to me. Can you clip cancerous Girl Scout cookies, please?
Oh my god.
That was what?
Why are we going to do this?
Look, as
I was
somebody
like
who
sugar
had
free.
I had eye cancer. I know what cancer is like. It sucks. But I can tell you I didn't get it from my Girl Scout cookies.
Did you just say "but" after prefacing it about how cancer sucks?
Yeah,
There is no "but" in a cancer
Yeah, how did we
conversation.
get to this?
I'm dying of cancer, but Girl Scout cookies though. Like what the fuck?
Actually, I don't know how we got her. I think it was Cosmic's fault. She brought up the fucking cookies out of almost nowhere.
Tyrone said he wasn't gonna help any fucking body because he's selfish.
Okay,
Before I
well,
forget.
back to our regular scheduled programming of Polly. Go ahead, go off about Misty. We know you want to.
She was gonna bring up Girl Scout cookies.
You knew. Tyrone.
What do you
Tyrone.
mean?
You can't claim the title.
So anyway,
I'm my own business waiting for the next person to review, and then
I'm trying.
cookies showed up.
Help me is what I'm asking. I'm asking for a friend, goddammit.
Okay, Mr. TSS.
Yay.
I hope I made you proud because last week I actually mentioned that part about MPM preview with the synth. So, okay.
She wanted TSS. She wanted you to praise her.
I wanted his approval. Look,
She wanted the head pat
music
of
for
approval.
protege. I put that responsibility on myself.
Yeah.
However, TSS, you said that you were going to reveal something today about the bumper, the commercial.
Yeah, and that was it because I ended up finding out that the episode music with the music in there was indeed from the episode anyway because I thought it wasn't.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so
How was that?
therefore I already said my piece.
All right.
Yes,
Well, thank you.
you're welcome.
TSS, just tell her she did a good job.
Yeah, she wants the approval. Come on, bro. Or you could be a Sigma. Be a Sigma if you want to.
TSS, just
Be a Sigma.
validation.
No.
Be a Sigma. I need you to be a
I
Sigma.
will
about this.
okay, I validated your windows. You shall go on. All right.
Okay. Someday.
Your life will go on, buddy.
Someday I'll get his music.
I'm gonna sing you the chattiest of things later, Jesus.
Polly, I was impressed.
I want you to do the I want you to do the I don't want to go on with you like that solo from 1997 and then including the run up and all the trills and then I'll be happy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Boy.
I'll start with the music first since it's
I hate Girl
fresh in the
Scouts.
frame.
Ow, my fingers hurt, bro.
So yeah, like TSS said, I also like the.
Yo.
I also like the divert.
My fingers hurt too. Because it's the diabetes kicking in.
All right.
Sorry, Polly, we want to give you your time.
This is fucking dumb.
We're just building up to the suspense. That's all.
I blame the little girls and their cookie stand.
This is reasonable.
Also, that means it's your fault. To be fair, Cosmic.
I supported a small business, which was a little girl.
Oh, what? You mean a corporation? You mean a corporation?
A small business.
You mean a small? Why didn't you buy cookies from it?
Every little girl is her own business.
Wait a minute.
That's what Girl Scouts teach.
I just realized something. You have a friend who bakes, and you out here buying cookies from competitors. How dare you?
Small business. Girl Scouts, they're of America.
Exactly.
America.
I was a Girl Scout, and we had.
I'm so sorry. Oh, my bad.
You know what? Just continue, Polly.
This was great. I loved every minute.
Yeah, you can tell that our friendship is really connecting right now in this moment. Yeah,
It's 10 out of 10, baby.
Yeah, all right. Let's take it back to the start again, buddy.
Go ahead, Polly.
Minus the musical parts, but everything else.
It's fine.
afterwards.
She just doesn't want me to say anything nice about the episode.
I mean,
Well,
go ahead.
You guys have all been saying
Anyway.
nice things about the episode. Just
Yeah.
go
I
on.
know.
Raggy.
wait till the other two start talking though, and then I think it'll be different.
That's true. Okay, Polly, be positive.
I like-
Go.
the diversity in OST. As TSS said before, we got 2 versions of the Unova League theme, both one from the original Best Wishes series and the other from the XY version, which was pretty cool. We also got To Be Continued, the original Kanto Wild Battle, and the original, that's actually, it's the only version that exists. The, Got a Pokemon theme, which I thought it was funny when it slowed down when Ash is just standing there fishing.
Yes.
I think that was something that you liked, KG, when you were watching, which I also laughed at.
Oh yeah, we're just like it plays so nice, and then nobody was expecting it because it was an
Music
old
was a
classic
huge
song. You wouldn't think they'd do it.
Yeah, the music was a huge plus for me because last week I just felt like it was mostly, if not all, I can't remember, Hayashi music, which is fine because we're technically still kind of on the cusp of like the Journeys era, heading out of it. But like this just really made it seem like an OS episode. But I'm also glad they included other music from other regions as well. It really shows that they actually care about accessing that old library. So trying to gather my thoughts. I love this episode. I have not felt joy for the Pokemon anime in such a long time until I watched this episode. Seriously, I would watch it again. There's not many episodes in modern times that I would watch another time. Because usually it's kind of been a chore, not gonna lie, to like try and watch Journeys, and just there's a lot of things I've been disappointed with, but this really felt like an OS episode, but with a new twist on it. Like, I'm glad they introduced this new Pokemon, like a Clauncher, for Misty to catch, and I'm glad they kind of included and alluded to elements of OS or Kanto and Johto, by sort of like rehashing moments from episode 3, rehashing moments from the Totodile duel, but still kind of letting Misty have the spotlight and Politoed, and sort of redeeming, well, at least for Politoed, redeeming itself, because if not everyone remembers, but Politoed had lost to Ash's Kingler during the Poliwhirl had lost to Ash's Kingler during the World Cup, and it also lost to Bulbasaur when it had first evolved into a Poliwhirl during the Totodile duel, which is the very episode where Ash and Misty were fighting to get Totodile. So in this case, Misty was the one who came out the winner, and Politoed finally won. So yes, it's a lot of personal bias, which is with why I love this episode so much, but it really did just bring me so much joy. I loved seeing my favorite Pokemon in the entire anime series come back again after not appearing for over 20 years. And yes, it's been over 20 years. And with a whole new move set. It's probably not as special for other people, but it was really, really special for me. And it just made me really happy. I like that it knows Bounce and Hydro Pump. I also like that Corphish learned some new moves as well. So I really like the battle for the most part, and I think that people who are complaining, oh well, Ash is champion now, like, it's not the way it works. There are just a lot of different circumstances in battles, and other people who are defending this battle are right. Like, Ash is not trained with Corphish in a long, long time. Misty's been with Poliwag since the Orange Islands, and it's been a consistent part of, I'm sure, of her battle rotation at the Cerulean Gym. So it does make sense, and just she is a water Pokemon trainer. I like to think she's gonna fulfill her dream of becoming a water Pokemon master, because she simply knows everything about them. So this was just a case of she knew what she was doing, and Ash and Corphish together were a little rusty, but I all in all, I think it was just a very wholesome, great battle, and a great episode at that. Me being the Poke shipper I am, loved the many moments in this episode between Ash and Misty. The dialogue made me crack up. I love when she's like, "Oh yeah, well, I'm gonna take much better care of you, Clauncher, than Satoshi, the battle freak, for here." And he gets so mad. His face was hilarious in that scene. I also love when both of the moms pulled the other respectively into the water after they thought that they were going to catch it. Or rather, the Clauncher, rather. And then they're spitting out the water and laughing at each other. Just all that great bantery stuff was just so good. And I thought it was really sweet at the end that like I said, they brought back that moment from episode 3 where she was all kind of like shy about traveling, like wanting to travel with him again, because now she finally has her chance to do one last hurrah after, being at the gym for years and years and having to, step up to the plate because their sisters, are always off and traveling and doing their own stuff. Finally, she gets a chance to kind of be liberated from the gym for a while, even though I'm sure she must love doing that. To get to relive the good old days with Ash again, and then eventually Brock and potentially her old and new friends. So I think this was a really, really great episode for Misty, and I also love that Ash was smug again, because that's something I've been waiting for a very long time. Probably since Best Wishes. We have not really seen that side of Ash in a long time. Yeah, I'm trying to think of. Oh, those are all the positives I have about the episode. I'd say the only 3 negatives I have, which because originally it was going to be a 10, but it's a 9.5 for me now. It's because they didn't play the Lapras ending. I thought that would have been perfect. Since this episode was so centered around Ash and Misty, and since Brock was absent for the Orange Islands, and Ash and Misty had so many moments together. Yes, with Tracy, but I feel like their friendship was really solidified during the Orange Islands, which eventually led to them being not as mean to each other per se in Johto, as they were in Kanto. So, and also the whole like beach theme, I just feel like it would have been perfect, but whatever. And then I also didn't really like that kind of how Terrell was saying. I was annoyed that Totodile, like I was happy to see Totodile, but like it did jack shit, like Terrell said. And it kind of sucks because Misty really wanted Totodile.
Yeah.
And then also Polytoad, well, when Polytoad was a Poliwhirl and Totodile and Johto, if you go back and watch, were featured in many, many episodes and many battles together, both against each other and against other opponents, mostly Team Rocket. So I always felt like they were kind of good buddies in Johto, and it just kind of sucks that they never really interacted. Like Totodile didn't interact with. I don't even think Totodile interacted with like Psyduck or even I don't know Pikachu that much. I just felt like it was kind of pointless for Totodile to be there, but I mean, it was nice seeing it. That was one thing that this kind of disappointed me, just because they're gonna rehash parts of the Totodile duel. They might have, they could have like done something with Totodile instead of just having it being there. But it was. I mean, regardless, it was cute seeing kind of like the mix of Mons from different regions, like Lee Vanny taking care of Rowlet, and obviously Corfish being there as well. So, and then my last gripe, and this is the last thing I'll say because I know I've kind of gone on for a long time, is Team Rocket. I did not like I know everyone thought it was funny, but being the Rocket stan that I am, I'm just kind of like very impatient for them to just do something a little bit more seriously. Not literally, not in a literal sense of seriousness, but more just like taking the writing more seriously with the trio, because I feel like if they deserve, like I said last week, they deserve a great send off as well, just as much as Ash does, because they've been around for so long and they've had their own backstories and character development. And it would be nice to just have like have one of the writers just, really take a focus on them, even if it's just featuring them in their own episode, which I really hope they do, instead of just making them the kind of one-off gag in each episode, as like the kind of flimsy comedic relief, just because that's what they always do, quote unquote. I will say I like the Magikarp coming back because that was a nice little reference to the Orange Islands mecha, but other than that, like, it's just, I just feel like the trio is like stuck in their Journeys era still, and I hate the way they're portrayed in Journeys. So it's just kind of like, I felt like it was just a waste. Like, I would rather see more screen time with Ash and Misty and that plot than just the trio like ruining things. But we'll see. We have like 9 more episodes left, so hopefully I won't be as disappointed. But yeah, 9.5. I love the episode.
All
The
right.
end.
Thank you for that, buddy. So let's move on to the next pal here. We got our buddy Tyrone. Tyrone, you want to go next?
All right. Some of you guys saw how I reacted to it in the reaction episode. It's gonna blow some of you guys' minds, but I actually liked the episode. I had a good time with it. This was definitely a Kanto episode. This was an OG episode through and through. I thoroughly enjoyed it for the one thing I've always, and the reason why OG always winds up higher on my list than most people's. I like when Pokemon's fucking hilarious. And I feel like this is the first time I've I've had a genuine laugh at Pokemon in a while. I haven't laughed at Pokemon in a while. I think the closest I got weirdly is in Sun and Moon. And that's mostly because of Lana. And that was because the joke being is that everybody is doing their best at like a sport or some kind of mundane activity. And then Lana just sort of destroys them in like ping pong or like golfing, anything that involved physical prowess. So the joke being is that she's unexpectedly better than everybody. Or when Ash does that whole like catching the Pokemon thing, and he threw the Pokeball at Meltan, and rather than it being an epic catch, it's like this hilarious Pokeball stuck in my face nonsense. But even those did make me like have a huge laugh. This is like the first episode I've watched that's genuinely made me go, huh, this is Pokemon's funny. That's right, it can do that sometimes. And I like the jokes. They were hitting. I like the joke with Ash stating that I got a fishing lure too, and it's the silent one. And Misty's like, wait a minute, didn't I give you a lure? And I wanted them to change the joke up a little bit, but I'll take the joke they got. Ash says this catches fish better, unlike some lures. I wanted this one to go, Ash go, yeah, but this one actually catches Pokemon. Like, I kind of wanted them to just sort of lay that in there, because technically it does. It caught Palpitoad, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and the fishing episode in Best Wish is actually technically one of my favorites. But
it also caught Frillish, but that was a whole weird episode because of the placement of it.
Yeah. And I believe Silence cost Stunfisk. So it's consistent, if nothing else. But yeah, I do like the joke there. I like Ash and Misty's back and forth. I love the use of, it's a brief use of Psyduck, sadly, but it is a fun use where he goes in for the hug only to get passed up and then Collins to be coddled by Leavanny. So, because Leavanny's definitely a what the fuck is it doing here Pokemon, but at least it showed that like it had this like unknowing relationship to Rowlet, so that was fun. The battle was legitimately good. Like, I am impressed that they were able to even do a battle that was somewhat enjoyable. Good music, good use of like certain attacks. I like the idea that even though Politoed technically got hit more, it just is a generally stronger Pokemon physically and got a close-handed attack, hence why it won. It's not like in Journey's fights where an attack can just sort of happen and that decides it. No, both Pokemon were getting licks in. It's just like at the moment of climax, you can definitely tell that Politoed had got Corphish locked in, and then got hit with Mega Punch, which if you don't know, Mega Punch is a terribly strong physical move. So I can understand that victory. Like, it makes sense how it won. And like Polly said before, power scaling in this is pointless, mostly because like the ideology, and I think unfortunately Journey's sort of adapted this shitty ass, technically I'll say even XY, sadly, as much as I love the show, adapted this unnaturally stupid quality where Pokemon have to be at a certain tier level, where back in the day any Pokemon could technically win if it gets the right hit in. It really doesn't matter. It's not the fact that the Pokemon's stronger or weaker, it's how it's used. And I think this was one of those few battles that kind of relies on that situation. So it was good to actually see, that happen. I'm not a power scaler when it comes to Pokemon. It's a stupid series to be a power scaler for. I just know that unfortunately the fans are going to be like, Misty's stronger than the world champion. And some people have gone in and said, well, Ash should be able to use any Pokemon in any way, and he's the world champion, plus he had his Journeys team last time, which he did. I think just the problem is that technically Corphish isn't that strong of a Pokemon, to be perfectly honest. Ash has been mostly just, when he's in a groove, he's in a groove. And I don't think he was in the same groove he was like versus Tucker, where he had Swellow and Corphish work together. In this situation, it's water v water. And usually when it comes to water solid only fights, Misty comes out on top. It's when you change up the types that Ash sort of wins. For example, he beats Misty for Totodile, but that's only because he's allowed to use Bulbasaur and shit. He beats Misty and he beats Misty technically in the Togepi fight, and he beats Misty in the Sun and Moon fight because he can use Pikachu. Like, woe and behold, electric types can beat water types. He beats Misty in the Togepi fight because that fight's silly as fuck, and Bulbasaur tickles Psyduck instead of actually fighting it. Which 2 wins on Bulbasaur. God, Bulbasaur fucking hates Misty. There we go. But get that bitch out of here. No. Honestly, I love Team Rocket in this episode. I like the joke that they're so disheveled they can't do their whole routine correctly. The best part about Team Rocket is that they're barely in the episode. But they're barely in the episode because they're just too worn out. And I like that joke. And I also love the joke that Team Rocket's like, what? Catch it. No, we're gonna eat this motherfucker. No, screw the catching. We're going to eat this thing. That's great. We haven't had eating a Pokemon joke since Magikarp back in OG, so that was definitely a flip turn, and I dig it. I dig that joke. I love that, like, even though Pokemon can't be as like busted in humor as it was in OG, I love that they seep some OG jokes in there. That was great use of humor. Now for my problems. Terrell kind of beat me to the punch on it, but I'm glad that he gave me credit for it. I don't like that Ash is only a dick to Misty, because OG Ash was a savage to everybody. Anybody could get the smoke. I remember one time he told this photographer who spent his entire life doing photography to get himself a new life. I don't even know how you respond to that.
Yeah.
Man, one time Ash fucking told these parents they were just terrible. Now, granted, they were, because they were neglecting this kid because he was like a Kangaskhan. But he was just like, no, you guys are awful. You are awful people. One time, fucking Ash told Brock, after he got done being upset that he got rejected the whole summer, don't worry, other girls will reject you in the future. What the fuck is this man's problem? Like, one time he looked at a Pokedex and it said that Wartortle uses its intelligence in order to combat like opponents, and Ash is like, it doesn't look that smart. Like, anybody could get it. He didn't give a fuck. So it feels weird to me that he only acts this way with Misty. I don't know, it rubs me the wrong way that he only does this personality with her now. Terrell beat me to the punch again. I don't remember Misty having orgasmic, like, crushes on water type Pokemon. I think the closest she got was Tentacruel, and even that wasn't like a big crush. It was an ironic joke. Like everybody else thinks that Tentacruel is this ugly ass jellyfish. Meanwhile, Misty thinks that it's great. That I thought like that was the ironic humor there. I don't like many people do like it, but I don't like it. I don't like that she did the episode 3 thing again. Only because we've been through it all now. The why are you following me thing is kind of, we're past that. We're like 1,000 something episodes past that now. I don't think they need to do that anymore. It's kind of like what Terrell brought up before, where Iris doesn't need to call Ash a little kid anymore. That joke's over. Like that joke ends, which yeah, hilarity wise it's over, but character development wise it's that. Episode unfortunately does have Misty travel. This really needed to be a one-time thing, only because Misty traveling with Ash now seems kind of silly. Just because like her reason for traveling too is like, yo, I got inspired by watching you win, and my sister sort of took over the gym. I don't like this, like, I can flip the sister's responsibility anytime I need to. I thought the joke was the sisters needed her to be at the gym. They're the older sisters. The joke is whenever they don't want to deal with the responsibilities of the Cerulean City gym, they can sort of pawn it off on Misty. And it was something she didn't want to do until she decided to do it. So after Johto, she makes the decision to do it, and thus that's her character development. She's taken leadership now. She's confident in her skills. She's a water type, well, she's a better water type trainer now. So she doesn't need to have this whole, the sisters put their dirty work on me joke anymore. Now it's flipped and it's like, oh, I just asked my sisters to look over the gym for a bit. It feels kind of weird. It feels like they can just sort of toss the responsibility to anybody when it's convenient. Because what happens after the end of these 11 episodes? Does Misty just get a call from her sisters and she's got to flip that responsibility back? Who truly gets this gym? It raises more questions than answers. And obviously Ash's journey is directionless, so that's kind of odd that she's like, I want to travel with you to meh too. It's silly the more you think about it. But I'm not gonna take that away from like the enjoyment I had. But it is gonna cost some points. I'm gonna give it a 7.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 7.
Alrighty, buddy.
No, that's actually generous.
Yeah, I had fun with it though.
Good.
Okay. No, that's fine. At the end of the day, it all depends, on where they take this series moving forward. So we'll see where things shape up for Ash and the gang, I guess, in this one. So we'll see where things go on that front, Tyrone.
I like Galore Adventure's other Ash Savage moment. Ash is Brock to dad. You're good for nothing father who left and never came back.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
All right, then let's pass it on to, I believe, our last buddy of the night, if I'm correct. We got over here our buddy Cosmic.
Cook.
I'll be honest. Everyone kind of already said my points, so there's my review. Okay. Alright, fine. I'll give you. Okay. It's gonna be a
You
lot
let
of
her cook too long, bro. She simmered and it just turned into charcoal, bro.
I'm so
She's
sad.
overcooked. Oh,
No.
Oh, ooh, nice pun.
Fuck.
Smoking.
Fine. I mean, if you really want me to. Okay. All right. Here's the thing. I will give. I'll throw Polly a bone.
A
And
bone.
say.
I don't want no bone. I want to.
Well, no, I love Politoed. Honestly, like I loved that Pokemon. And it is not my favorite Misty Pokemon. That's Corsola, but I actually do
It's pink.
love. Yeah, her Pokemon made me love Corsola, and and whenever I find one in games, I always get one, just because of her Corsola. But yeah, no, I was really excited to see Politoed in the episode and win, and I was like, good job, Politoed. I'm happy for you. That being said, I just don't like Misty. She's not my least favorite Pokegirl. That's Serena, but the one
Well-
up, she's in second to last place. And to me, I don't like what she like I love Sassy Ash. All right, I really do love Sassy Ash, and I loved seeing him again. But I just I don't like that is just their dynamic. That's all she's there now to do is just bring out Sassy Ash. Like, to be completely like, the episode just it was cute, and I'll give it that. It was a cute episode. I liked seeing old Ash again. I don't really want to see that going forward because to me that's OS Ash, and he wasn't like that in the other series. Like, I don't want this to change his dynamic with the other companions. Just because Misty is there, and she always causes this dynamic. Because the same thing kind of happened in Sun and Moon, and I didn't like it then either. And it also happened in AG, and I didn't like it in AG, even though he was also he was spunky then too. But, like, I don't want to see that with Silent. I don't want to see that when Dawn eventually comes back. I don't want to see that when Iris eventually comes back, or Serena, or Bonnie, or Clement, or anyone else in the Alola gang. Like, I don't, even Go if he comes back. Like, I don't want to see that, because it's just going to create a weird vibe, because that's just not how he was with them. So I mean, in regards to this episode though, like I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. Did I like it? No, but I didn't hate it.
Cooking? Question mark.
I just so as everyone here knows, I am a Johto stan. I love Johto. I was watching Johto on Sunday in honor of Snubble Sunday. And yes, you get it. But I love Johto, and I was so excited to see Totodile back. And what happened? Totodile did nothing. Literally nothing. He was a standstill PNG for almost the entire episode. Like, if you rewatch it, there's just episodes, he's not moving. Like, there's just scenes in the episode. And I hated that.
Cooking.
Look, he was the most hyperactive Pokemon Ash has ever had, and all he's doing is just not moving. And then let's also go to Sun and Moon, which is actually my favorite series. Even though I love Johto, Johto's a very close second. But no, Sun and Moon's actually my favorite. You had the iconic Rowlet. Let's be real, is the breakout star of Sun and Moon, doing literally nothing.
Well, that's what he did in Sun and Moon, though, most of the time.
No, he did stuff.
He kind of just sat in the backpack and slept a lot of the time, so, you know.
Yeah, but that's the thing, is, like, he did stuff. That's why people, like, that's why he was iconic. We have the iconic Rowlet gif, or the emote. And, like,
Crisis.
Yeah, almost every emotion that Rowlet had is iconic. And, I mean, KG, Emmy, you two can back me up on this. But I had none of that in this episode. I just got him asleep. And also a standstill image in Leavanny's arms, who, by the way, Leavanny is one of my all-time favorite Pokemon, so I was really excited to see that Pokemon back too, and that one did nothing either.
Well, to be fair, they were consistent. They're treating him like they're treating him in the games, non-existent.
I don't like that.
Ornaments. They just stand there and look pretty.
Also, Rowlet did have a good one joke, and that was that he just slept through the whole episode. He's like, wait, what the fuck just happened? And that was the whole premise. And then he just happens to see everybody working out, and he decides to join them with them at the end. And you're like, oh, okay. I did like that, though. It wasn't anything insane, but I still liked it.
I just feel like, if you're going to have Rowlet back, let's be real. He needs to be, like, in my eyes, out of the group, he's got to be the main focused one, not Corphish. Like, I like AG. I like, May is my favorite Pokegirl, so I love AG. But Corphish is just not his best Pokemon that I would have focused on in that episode. He's got 3 other iconic Pokemon, and they should have been the focus more than a Corphish. Corphish should have been on the side. Yeah, you had the bromance, which was cute and all. But let's be real, the bromance was dumb when the fact that all Corphish is going to do is be gone for the future episodes. So why even bring that into the perspective? Why make Misty be like, I want to be with you, Ash, because of the bromance? And then the bromance just gonna die.
Cooking. Yeah, cooking. Cook. Yeah, cooking.
Simmer.
But if Corphish was going to stay, I saw the leaks. I know who's coming next. But
yeah, no one.
No, don't spoil it.
I'm not
I
don't know. I'm not gonna. Actually, they didn't spoil the next episode. They spoiled the following one, which made me really upset because that's That episode, I was really
No,
actually hoping
from
we
what I
didn't get
heard,
any
they did
Pokemon.
spoil the next episode.
Oh, they
I'm gonna
did?
put
Yeah.
Did I
this
just miss?
Yeah,
maybe this
you
were
want to
for
know
the
why
next
you missed it?
episode?
It's because of what's revealed. Now,
Okay.
mind
Wait, she's
you,
putting
I
PM now?
didn't know any of it.
Oh.
I was told by somebody that be careful because there was something that was revealed for this next episode, and you might be disappointed. And I was like, what? So they said, yeah, they revealed what Pokemon are supposed to be in next week's episode.
Yeah, I thought that was revealed was for the 4th episode. I didn't realize that was for the next episode.
Yeah.
Paula, do you want me to DM it to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
DM it to me too. I want to know.
I'll just. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, why don't
Is
you
it
just
posted?
share it in the chat, and I just won't look at it for like the next 2 seconds.
Well, I can't because there's a Twitter post. It literally will show everything. So
Slash
I'll
slash
just.
spoiler remove embed.
Okay. So, Cage, do you want to see it?
No, I'm avoiding
No,
it.
you don't. Okay. All right.
Wait, actually send it to me too, because I want to see this. Because I thought that was that reveal was for the.
Pete's handing out spoilers.
Okay,
You
now
get a spoiler,
spoilers.
and you get a
Tyrone,
spoiler,
you want
and
to
you
see
get a
It's fine.
spoiler.
I'm not.
Spoiler, bro.
I get spoiled almost every episode just because of the fact that I'm not mixing
Oh,
it.
great. I'm indifferent to all of these. Okay.
I want a spoiler.
You want it? Okay.
Yo, guys.
all of
If you guys want to know who the next ones are, follow PokéPod Masters on Twitter,
Huh?
and they'll DM
Yeah.
Well, people are also saying to watch out for fake leaks, though.
Yeah, this might be fake. I don't know. This is just what I
Yeah.
Everybody, write in your Christmas list, and
What?
Santa Dean will give you a spoiler.
Well, I still want
Santa
to see.
Dean
There you
is
go.
leaking.
I still want to
Santa
see.
Dean is coming to town.
Well, I will say, like,
see
in
it?
regards to the
Let
Pokemon,
me
if that
see.
is the Pokemon that I think it is for the next episode, like that.
Ooh.
I mean, that actually is a little upsetting. Just, I'm not gonna lie.
Ooh.
But yeah, especially because like they definitely will get featured next episode. They got too much going on.
Hey, this is probably all. This could not all be true. This could all be just fakes, because there's always anti-poke fake stuff.
Oh, I'm so
Wait,
sad.
Dean, send it to me.
This is a weird
I thought
setup.
Sorry.
I hope
Ow.
it's Gib.
Oh, I'm so sad.
All
Well,
I'm gonna say is,
Everybody but KG, which is
The
hilarious.
good news is that only one of those mons I care about, but still, ooh, that's sad.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
It's very weird.
Oh no, I
It's
thought that was
weird.
okay. Okay, so that is for next. I thought that was the following episode. Yeah, you know
No,
what?
no, it's gotta be.
I know.
Yeah, that actually does make me
Saw
sad.
too or not?
Santa Dean is
But
coming to
yeah, but I saw that from a different source, so it probably is accurate.
town.
But anyway, back to the episode. I will say Misty traveling, I think, and I know I'm sorry, Polly. I know we're enemies in this podcast, and that's fine. I'm accepting this. I don't want to, but I'm accepting it. I don't want to see her again. I just I think
No,
that
I-
if she was in a final episode, like where all of them were together as like a final send off, that'd be fine. I really wouldn't be upset by that. But I love Silent, and I know you do too. And as great it would be to see the dynamic between the two of them together, it's gonna be a lot, and it's only 20 minutes. And then you also have like a weird like Hatterene story subplot going on that also needs to be addressed. So it's going to be a lot, and it's going to take away from a lot, especially if they're going to have Misty banter. So either she's going to be doing literally nothing to the point where she's not even needed in the episode, or she's going to be taking away from other characters. It's going to be one of the two. I highly doubt they're going to make balance because these are still the Journeys writers, and that upsets me. But if I had to rate this episode, I had to unfortunately watch this episode 3 times. If I had to rate this episode, I'm giving it a 5. Was it better than the first week? Absolutely. Was it good? It was cute. Was it good? No. I didn't like it. And when you take off the goggles of... Shout out Mr. Goggles. When you take off the goggles from your OS, like fangirl inner, like, oh my god, my fan service is being fulfilled because it's OG Ash back.
Yeah,
It's not a good episode. It's not a good episode. It's very... All they're doing is fishing. They're just fishing.
Yeah, cook.
They're just fishing. They're
Tyrone,
not
look,
doing
The
anything.
cook has been
They're
burned.
doing the
So
same
the
exact
entire-
storyline they already
Entirety
did.
of Journeys.
She saved it. She saved it. She
And
saved
you know what?
it.
Yeah, so I'm used to disappointment from Journeys. I don't want disappointment in the epilogue series of Ash.
So what did you rate it? Sorry. Did you
I'm
put
giving
it
it a 5.
A
I'm
five.
giving it a 5. It was cute for what it was. Would I recommend it? No. But if you're a fan of Misty, go for it. But you're gonna see her in 10 other episodes, so get used to her.
You mean 9?
Oh, 9 other episodes.
Can't even count. Next.
What? I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No, don't apologize.
Oh no, I was talking
I
to
love
him.
this.
I'm not-
You can definitely tell the difference between men and women here. When TSS and I and Terrell were enemies, when it came to when it was Terrell and TSS and me sometimes, or like flip it. It was all like fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, well fuck you. It was like this whole like war. When Cosmic and Polly are enemies, it's just like, no, don't apologize. It's okay. Like, what the fuck is this?
Women
Y'all
build each other
supposed
up. Don't tear each
kill each other.
KG, why is the camera? I'm not talking. There we go.
No worries.
You gotta have a different
I just-
technical director.
So call double standards.
I just, I could have been worse, but I had some Girl Scout cookies. And,
It
they
made
were
you
good.
more-
They made me sweet from the sugar.
Not good.
Alrighty.
Mhm.
Well, as long as the people are happy, that's all that matters,
I wanted
right?
her to,
Well, she cooked, and I think you let her simmer into that pot a little too long, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, you guys put me last, so that's what happens. Especially when Terrell is like, yeah, some of the stuff that Cosmic already told me. I was like, well, I guess I'm not bringing that up now.
No, you went last the last time with the Latias episode, and you fucked that episode up.
I didn't go last. Nessa
No,
did.
that was me.
Yeah.
Oh, you went second. Oh, you went second to last. You kicked
And that's
the
because
shit out of that
nobody else
episode.
said anything else I had to say.
Yeah, she was she was the only one that was really brutal on it.
Oh well, KG, if it's ever gonna be my turn, switch it for Cosmics.
Okay, so whenever it goes yours, I'll just say yours,
Yes.
but I lied, it's actually hers.
Yeah. Switch it. I need the cook.
Okay.
Also, Cosmic's a Jodo stan. She redeemed herself by saying that. And there's not
I love
many
Jodo.
people in the world who are, so I
Mhm.
need to count my
Well, if you're a
blessings.
Joda stan, that technically means you're an OS stan, and there's a lot of OS stans. So.
Oh, I love OS. That
Look,
show's
I
unhinged.
consider them separate because if you want to go
Me
OS,
too.
that means Orange is also in there, and I really just see them as 3 separate series. Like
I
even when
prefer
I rate
Jodo
them.
to Kanto, so
I prefer
Same.
orange to both. So.
I prefer Kanto to Johto only because Kanto was cracked. Kanto.
yeah.
Johto had
I love
the
Kanto.
comedy of Kanto.
Oh,
but it had a better
Johto had the comedy. It's just Kanto was on crack, bruh. Kanto was on.
Well,
It was. I
that's
just
why we
prefer
had
the dialogue of Kanto.
pill drunk.
I may have Jodo better.
Yeah, but the storyline in Johto.
I
was
want
better.
y'all to know context. 6 grown people in an episode pointed their guns at Ash when he was looking for super potion. Kanto was on some weird shit. I loved it. I'm like, yo, what?
The heck is that fish?
What fish?
What?
What is in the background there?
Oh, Martin Scorsese fish? Yeah, that's
Yeah. It's from Shark Tale.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, since we're talking about fishing, might as well get a fish to represent this episode.
Oh, yeah. Oh
You
my
didn't want to pick Coral, your dead wife?
She's
Was
dead. I
the
don't have any
James
pictures
episode
of
that
her.
got banned? The booze.
I
when he-
do.
That OS episode.
The shooting one?
Yeah. Well, so was that the
Genie. Legend of Genie.
No, that was a Squirtle episode. Pikachu had got hit by a random Goldeen and got injured, so Ash went to go get Super Potion, but the Squirtle squad would only let him go for like a couple until sundown, or they would threaten to change Misty's hair, some shit. I can't remember. But when Ash busted into the saloon store to get some Super Potion, 6 people had pointed a gun at him, only because right before that, Team Rocket had ransacked the place and then shot a fucking cannon in the store. What the fuck? Kanto, don't give a fuck about you.
Those are actually RPGs.
Yo, we just need a clip of that episode, only just to straight up put that out of context. Be like, what?
Kanto said, I don't fuck with you.
No, that's
All right, then. What do you guys say we wrap things up then?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
How would you rate the episode, KG?
Oh,
You're
you gave it
dead.
a 9.
He gave it
did.
a 9.
Okay, so our average scores are what? We have 9, 9.
8.
6.5, 7.
Who did 6.5?
Terrell.
Terrell.
Oh.
Terrell.
I gave it a 7.
Overall, if we were to average
Probably.
everything up and we were to figure
Something.
out an average score, I think it rounds up to a 10 out of 10, personally.
No, it does
Shut
not.
up, KG.
I
No,
think
it
it's
doesn't.
7.5. I think it's
No,
I
no.
want to say it's about an 8.
No, KG's on that fucking Steiner math again.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
need the
but
141 and 2/3%.
I know 1 + 1 is 3. You can't deny the truth.
So what were the scores again? I'm gonna just
It was like
calculate them.
9, 9, 9, 8, 7,
Oh.
With
6.5.
3 9s?
Does Perito's rating count? by any
What's
chance?
what's Burrito's count?
Well, she kept on farting during the episode when we watched at the watch party, so I don't think it made her very happy. It gave her gastrointestinal issues. So I'm gonna give it a 0 from her.
Wait.
No.
How many times did you count? How many times it farted though?
Well, she fell asleep during it.
So what, a 1?
You don't talk about the part that it went to sleep. You
Finally, I got my cookie. It was burrito. Burrito, cook.
She was just sleeping and farting the entire time.
Burrito said, "I don't fuck with you."
Yeah.
Damn, bro. I really do believe that
mousy
day where
farts
you
are
bought
pretty good,
like
though.
that whole one of everything from Taco Bell really messed up Burrito's intestines. I'm just assuming.
I didn't give it to her. I ate it all
We
myself.
don't know that.
No, I did not give it to her. She's a
Wow,
good
you're
girl, and
selfish.
she
Then
does
you
not.
didn't give anything to it. Wow.
Of
That's
course
true.
not, because dairy can kill cats.
Yeah.
Damn. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why it's
Yeah.
not good to give him milk.
Wait,
Mhm.
that was like cats love milk. What the fuck?
It's
Yeah,
like
you're
me
not
with
supposed to give them
chocolate.
milk.
It technically kills.
With chocolate, anything will have.
You're allergic to them.
Wait, then why do they have cats drinking milk? That's like their default thing.
Yeah, you're not supposed to. Well, kittens they can handle it better, because it gives them proteins that they need. But when they get
Weird.
older, they actually can no longer tolerate it, and it could actually be lethal.
Weird.
Huh.
Okay.
Mhm.
You know, maybe that might explain some things.
No, I believe it.
And that's our cat fact of the day, everybody.
A cat fact of the day is regarding death, though.
We gotta do this every week now, Cosmic. A cat fact.
No.
Oh my god!
Cat
Oh my
chat.
god! Wait, yes.
Cat
I feel
fat.
like
Cat fat of the day.
I feel like we're gonna reach some weird territory with that.
Yeah, we probably are.
Mm.
Yeah, TSS, wash your fucking hands, and then we're gonna have Cosmic's cat fact.
I'm reading fan fiction.
Why do cars
And probably reads
park
a
in the
line from
driveway,
fanfiction.
but drive in
Yeah.
the parkway? That's
Anyway.
a real question. we have
All
to
right.
answer.
All right.
Well, by the way, I'm back on streaming this week.
Woo!
Let's go.
First off,
TSS is
it's good to
back.
have you back on board, buddy.
It's back.
He's
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. The doctor. Yeah.
Robzo says, "Is it 18 plus fan fiction?"
Maybe.
When
That's
she
what
says
she
it like
reads
that,
late at
most definitely.
Ruh-roh, Reggie.
Mm.
All right.
Fucking
then. So again, I want
Grant Rickson.
I want to thank everybody who's here with us tonight.
I love that KG cut the whole character.
Oh shit! No, it just caught me off guard. No, but once again, I want to thank everybody so much for being with us here tonight in the second session of the PokéPod Masters podcast. We had an amazing cast of peeps here tonight. We had almost everyone here from Tyrone, TSS, Emmy, Cosmic, Polly, Nessa, Dean, Terrell. You guys were all amazing. Thank you guys so much for hopping on into this session for tonight. And I want to thank everybody as well for tuning in too to listen to our rambles of the hour. And we hope you guys enjoyed. It's been a lot of fun. Alas, we must call it a wrap to make sure we move on towards the next week and see what shenanigans we'll find ourselves in session 3. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We hope you guys enjoyed. Be safe, everybody out there. Of course, always make sure, this TSS would always like to say,
Wash your fucking hands.
thank you. And make sure to follow everybody on their respective social media accounts, of course, over on Twitters, and that way you'll be able to be notified whenever they do go live. Of course, you also could follow PokéPod at PokéPod Masters over on Twitter, so you can be notified whenever the cast goes live or whenever we have some updates to share with the community. So do stay tuned for that. You could also follow PokéPod Masters on YouTube as well, so you could catch the latest sessions live as well there. Another video is going to be uploaded there real soon, which is our impressions on the episode post-reaction. So we hope you guys look forward to that if you haven't had a chance to see our reaction on Friday. So there's that. So thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. We'll talk with all you lovelies later in whatever video we make. Take care, and as always, have yourselves a wonderful day. Bye, everybody.
Good night.
Already for.
Night.